ओ भाई मेरे मुंह को क्या हो गया? कुछ दिख भी नहीं रहा है। डर जाएगा जो आएगा देखने के लिए। ऐसा कैसे बार बार हो जाता है? कैमरा का क्या सीन है ये? वो तो समझता ही नहीं है। आई डोंट नो व्हाट टू डू विद दिस। ये मेरे मुंह का लाइट जाता ही नहीं है। ए भगवान, ये इतना ज्यादा लाइट आता है ना मेरा। हाय देवांश, गाइस जो भी देख रहा है फटाफट लाइक कर दे जाओ यार प्लीज। ये एक्स्ट्रा लाइट मुंह पे और मिल गया समय। अरे यार थोड़ा होता है सीन, ठीक है। रुक जाओ, मैं जरा कुछ जुगाड़ लगा रहा हूँ। अपने फेयर एंड ग्लो लगाया है भाई। फेयर एंड लवली। एक्स्ट्रा फेयर नहीं हो गया मैं इधर? ठीक है, ये बेटर है। मेरे को तो आजकल चेम्बर का शौक चढ़ा है। छी, चेम्बर कौन खेलता है? होंकाई भी खेलूंगा मैं, ऐसा नहीं नहीं खेलूंगा, बट वो मैं होंकाई जितना मैं गेंशिन जितना ग्राइंड करता हूँ ना उतना होंकाई ग्राइंड नहीं करने वाला। भाई बढ़िया है चिम्बर। आई फेच 28 kills with 2 ace on alt। लेकिन अल्ट इतना स्लो हो गया है ना इसका। अगर नहीं खेलना है तो गेम एंड कर सकते हो होंकाई पे। अगर नहीं खेलना है तो गेम एंड कर सकते हो होंकाई पे, मतलब। हाँ मैं सोवा में।
Have you ever kept goldfish as pets? They're very cute.
एक सेकंड है गाइस, मेरा नया रील जाके देखो इंस्टा पे या तो यूट्यूब पे, दोनों जगह पे। बट इंस्टा पे मेरे को फॉलो करो जाके, नहीं क्या तो बहुत मारूंगा।
What should I try this time?
एंडिंग है होंकाई में गेम स्टार्ट होने से पहले। है एंडिंग है होंकाई में? ओ रुक जाओ, होंकाई का मैं क्लेम कर लेता हूँ। नहीं दिया, बट उसने सुबह वाला जो बचा था वो खाया अभी तो, और मत दो। लाड़ कर रही है, खेलना है। अरे खेलना है उसको, बराबर खेलने के लिए आई है। मैं क्या करने वाला था, मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ। ओयो लैब। चलो चेक इन हो गया होंकाई का। होंका ऐसा नहीं है, होंका में ऑल्टरनेट एंडिंग है। नहीं नहीं नहीं, मुझे ऐसे नहीं, मैं खेलूंगा, मैं स्लो स्लो खेलूंगा, बट मैं जैसे ग्राइंड कर रहा हूँ ना ये गेम में, वैसा ग्राइंड नहीं करने वाला होंका में। मैं वो बोल रहा हूँ। कितना है मेरे पास? 147 आउट ऑफ 160 है। एक्सपेडिशन रिवॉर्ड आ गया है। हाय माओ, आजा। तेरा संडा साफ नहीं किया, मैच भूल गया, करता हूँ कल। आज ऐसे ही कर ले।
Oh there. Come and see these rare and precious curios. Listen, let me tell you how it is.
उसको लग रहा है वो
If we've got
ढक
nothing
रही
else to
है
do,
कल का
why don't I
पॉटी।
tell you a story?
जगह देना उसको, लेकिन बॉक्स भी नया लेना पड़ेगा बड़ा।
क्यों?
पूरा नहीं पड़ेगा ना उसको।
पूरा पढ़ तो रहे, उसको क्या प्रॉब्लम?
वापस आई वो।
करना नहीं होगा, नहीं है। वो स्क्रैच पैड पे खेल।
करना है उसको, लेकिन जगह नहीं है अंदर।
ऐसा कुछ नहीं है। 2 दिन नहीं किया था तब क्या हुआ था? आज एक वैलो का मैच खेलो। नहीं, वैलो मैं खेलने ही नहीं वाला हूँ। इतना दर्द है ना वैलो। बाइजू का स्टोरी क्वेस्ट करना है, बट बाइजू का पुल किया नहीं, अभी तक नहीं किया। बट करूँ क्या, मन कर रहा है बट नहीं करना। तो बट उसके पहले हम कंपटीशन ऑन द साइड ये करना। मैंने सोचा कि ये ना हम लोग गेम में खेलने के लिए बचाए, आई मीन इन गेम खेलने के लिए बचाए, सॉरी ऑन स्ट्रीम खेलने के लिए बचाएंगे। मैंने इसके ये वाले इवेंट्स नहीं किए अभी तक। I have a guaranteed, not guaranteed, but the next 10 pull that I do on my weapon banner, I am going to get a weapon. 10 pull. So, Thundering Pulse. बाजू का शील्ड टॉयलेट पेपर जैसा है, तो तेरे को बीच बीच में डॉज करना होता है। मतलब What do you mean by टॉयलेट पेपर जैसा है? एक सेकंड, टॉयलेट पेपर जैसा है? अभी गेंशिन, अबे तुम रुको भाई, 3.6 चल रहा है ना अभी।
Is it me, or are the bags under your eyes even darker than during the last
ये
round?
3.7 चल रहा है
Are you
अभी।
alright?
3.6 चल रहा है, नहीं 3.7 चल रहा है। क्या चल रहा है?
Thanks for the concern, Kave. I just haven't been sleeping well lately.
खाना खाने वाला है।
मैंने छोले खा लिए अभी, खा के बैठा हूँ, छोले चावल दोनों।
Even though I try to fall asleep, I
Wow,
can't
huggy
get
है
the
यार।
championship out of my head. And before I know it, it's morning again.
Oh God, what goodness.
I know the feeling. That happens to me too when I'm agonizing over my blueprints.
It is breakable easy. हाँ क्या?
Do you have
क्या
any
सच्ची
tips
में?
for dealing with
But it was
that?
a good shield I
To
heard.
be honest with you, no. You could say there are many things that don't have a quick fix and can only be endured. I suppose you can think of it as something akin to an illness. Sometimes there's no effective cure, so you just have to let things run their course. I don't know what's stressing you out, but I can feel all the anxiety and pressure coming from you. The next round's about to start, so chin up and do your best.
Oh, okay.
एक
You
सेकंड
do your
एक
best too.
एक सेकंड। भाई बेचारी जो बास आ रही है ना, बेचारी तुम
Looks
बैठ
like
के
everyone's
देखो ये
here.
बास में।
I will now explain the second
मतलब ये
round
कि
to you
इतना
all.
दैट स्ट्रांग कुछ हेवी अटैक जैसा मैं डॉज करना होगा, बाइजू शील्ड डजंट प्रोटेक्ट यू दैट मच। 3.6 चल रहा है,
There are
3.7
3 ley line
3.4 एंड 2
disruptors buried in the area
फिर देखो क्या होता है।
surrounding the village. These devices can imitate the effects of leyline disruption and will constantly interfere with the environment. Your goal is to shut them down. The first 3 who manage to finish this task will be awarded 4, 3, and 2 points accordingly. Note that each person may only bring a set amount of food and water with them, and that leaving the designated competition zone will result in disqualification.
5 महीने हैं अभी Fontaine को.
Well, what do you think?
कौन बोला?
I shall consider letting you have the points on account of what happened in the previous round.
May 24 को 3.7 चालू होएगा. फिर
फिर
1 महीना और 42 days.
One of my specialties. I doubt this will be particularly difficult.
It's good to see such confidence in a youngster like yourself.
84
I
84 days
also happen to be
कितना
well
होता है?
acquainted with this place. Let's see who will find these devices first. But aside from us, you should remember that there's a favorite for champion. We must be careful of him.
A favorite to win? Who is it?
2.7 months बाकी है.
Not so loud. I mean that boy Tainari.
हाँ मैं वही किया.
First place in the
2.7 days
And
बाकी
if he
है.
does so again this time.
2.7 months.
Competition over. I heard that you solved the Vidya Forest's leyline
Bhai,
disruptions problem with him not long ago.
84 days is not
Since this
5
time involves
months.
Resolving a machine-simulated leyline disruption, it should be a simple matter for him.
That's true. It does look like his
देखो
odds
पता
of
है?
winning are pretty high.
Genshin का
He
जो
already has Kage,
patch
who is
3
an
चल रहा है
excellent
version 3 point
If he
that
were
is
to win
only
this
till
round as well,
3.8
then wouldn't we just be
3.9
letting
नहीं
him
आने
have
वाला है.
fun?
3.8 के बाद डायरेक्ट 4 है.
As his senior, it's my
3.9
solemn
नहीं
duty to
है.
prevent such an
3.7
inequitable
3.8
arrangement from happening.
4.0.
I'm off.
I'll get going as well. See you later.
3.9 नहीं है.
How are you feeling? I think I'm okay.
ऐसा कुछ
But I'll
होगा ये
take
गेम
things
बंद हो जाएगी.
slowly for
इंडिया में
now.
इतनी टट्टी गेम हो गई है. अबे चुप कर, कुछ टट्टी नहीं, बहुत अच्छी चल रही है. गेम ऑफ द ईयर अवार्ड मिलेगा इसको. जैसे ही फॉन्टेन आएगा ना, सब वापस आएंगे ये गेम में.
That's
देखना
what the
सब.
rules say. Well, this round seems to
जल्दी
be
जल्दी
about
शेयर
how
करो.
quickly
But
we
it's
can
still
shut down the
2.5
devices.
2.5 months अभी निकल
It's
जाएगा.
also testing your ability to survive in tough conditions.
I knew it'd be harder than I had expected. So we'll either need to find the devices as quickly as possible, or we'll have to save our energy and wait for an opportunity. Okay, I'll head out shortly. Thanks a lot, Nilu.
You're welcome. Please take care of yourself.
Leila must take
There
care of
goes
herself.
everybody.
पता नहीं क्या क्या
So,
होता रहता है उसको.
Who should we visit
First
this
time हिमेश का
time?
मैच अच्छा चल रहा है.
Let Paimon think. Oh, right.
Just like
Didn't
Thoma.
Farozan say that Tainari?
Oh, I want to build Thoma
Let's
for
go look for
Virgin.
him first.
By the way, मेरे को सारे आर्टिफैक्ट्स मिल गए. अभी खाली मेरे को एम्ब्लेम आर्टिफैक्ट ही चाहिए. जो मुझे चाहिए थे मेरे पास है. तो मुझे सिर्फ एम्ब्लेम चाहिए लिटरली. फाइन टाइम आ रही है. एम्ब्लेम चाहिए. एम्ब्लेम में क्रिट. एम्ब्लेम में मेरे को एचपी सैंड्स एंड हाइड्रो डैमेज गॉबलेट चाहिए. एंड क्रिट वाले सर्कलेट्स बहुत सारे. Why did you pull कावे without us? Because अगर तुम्हारे साथ करता तो मुझे कावे नहीं मिलता. तुरंत फर्स्ट में कावे मिल गया ना, इसलिए मैंने बोला ठीक है भाई ले लेते हैं. कर लेते हैं. पुल करो. नीलू सॉरी गानियो निकाल लूं क्या?
Hey, Tainari? Tainari?
यार सेव करने दो मुझे.
Computer says that it
Please.
should be around here somewhere. Tainari, can you hear us?
I have tried around.
You're right. Huh? Oh. Tainari, are
यार
you
मुझे तो
okay?
सब कुछ चाहिए बट मेरे पास
It's
नहीं है. हमारे साथ
So
करने से डिया अर्ली,
hot.
साइनो 150-50, अयाका अर्ली 150-50, नाइडा
So you
अर्ली.
passed out
वो
because
सब मेरा
of this?
लक था.
Are
फॉर्च्यून.
you not used to getting...
That's right. I usually bring lots of water when I go to the desert, precisely to avoid this situation. I went through all my water very quickly, and with the effects of the disturbed ley lines, I started feeling. My ancestors, the
काबे मैंने single
Volukashuna, were
pull किया
originally
था.
from the
उसमें
desert.
जो मैंने fifth single
But
pull
I
किया ना,
guess this is what happens when
उसमें
a
मिला.
species migrates. They become intolerant of their original environment.
This isn't the time for a history lesson. Let's get you some water.
Humans. Such fragile beings. Your bodies can't even survive extreme change. Here, take this. Let him drink it.
Damn.
Are you serious? This had better be just normal water. Paimon really doesn't get
गानियों
that
मत
guy.
निकाल दे. गानियों का बहुत अच्छे से build करना होगा. Decent build से इतना damage नहीं आएगा.
Anyway, let's focus on helping Tainari drink some water first.
Oh, गानियों after all.
I'm feeling a little better now.
By the way,
Thanks, you two.
3.7
It
में
wasn't just the two of us. Just
jongling नहीं है.
Found you at last.
Sino, you're here too.
I was concerned, so I came back to check on you. Will you be able to go on?
The fur on my tail is so dry, it's practically been singed right off. I don't see any purpose in pushing myself beyond what is reasonable. It appears I'm not suited to this particular round. I should probably just return to our
पहले तो
village
भेजा था
and
मैं
rest.
phase 2 पे है.
Really?
हाँ, but फिर
So
मैंने
you're
किसी
backing
और का
out?
भी एक देखा. Insta
Yes,
पे post.
I do
उसमें
have my
लिखा था
results in the
कि
first round to serve as a buffer, so
नहीं है.
even if I forfeit this round, I still have a chance to turn things around later. Withdrawing now will allow me to conserve my energy. Continuing to push onward would be counterproductive.
A wise decision.
Oh, stop trying to be so polite.
By the way, मैंने किसी का तो एक पोस्ट पढ़ा था about Yoimiya overwave के लिए. They said even if you don't have constellations for Yunjin, it is fine. She will work good. The main constellations for Yunjin are C2 and C6. और कोई नहीं है. C2 and C6 are the important ones. ये क्या अंडर द ग्राउंड है भाई? रास्ता किधर है? इंस्टा वालों को गारंटी नहीं, तेरे को इंस्टा से फेक और फैन मेड मैप भी मिलेगा. फैन में भाई ये रास्ता किधर है? ये हेलो आरो विलेज जाना. मैं वेल थोड़ी हूँ भाई. वेल होता तो अभी तक निकाल ले आता. बाइजू गानियों कितना फॉरगॉटन हॉल पहुंच गया. फॉरगॉटन हॉल ऊपर आ.
How are you feeling now, Tainari? Do you want to rest some more?
चल इधर बैठ.
There's some shade here, so we can stop for a while.
All right.
माओ को क्या हुआ? अंदर अंदर घूम रही है एड़े जैसे खिड़की में.
Sino and Tainari. And you've got the Traveler and Paimon with you.
Oh, hey, Layla!
Yeah, the sun was too strong, so I decided to take cover here for a while. What about you? Are you all done already?
Unfortunately not. I'm not quite as capable as I thought. I intend to withdraw from this round. Sino and the Traveler are escorting me back to Aru Village.
Withdraw? Can't...
I believe the rules
Let me
do
choose one,
provide for
Genshin or
such a
Valorant?
situation. Alhaitham did say that the
Valorant
act of
also.
leaving the competition grounds would result in
That
disqualification.
is why my channel is
from the
all about
round.
Genshin and Valorant
Didn't
only.
I ask
These
you if
two.
you were
मेरा
all
नया
right
reel
for
देखा,
this?
मेरा नया shorts देखा,
If you
जाके
had
देखो
just
अगर नहीं
decided
देखा
to
तो
withdraw
share
then,
करो.
Well,
Follow
I
me
had
on
to try,
Instagram, join my
didn't I?
Discord,
So when I
subscribe to
get
my
back,
channel.
I'm definitely going
सब
to
कुछ
make
करो,
a
ये सब
batch
वरना मैं
of
तुम्हारे टांगे तोड़
sun-resistant
दूंगा.
oil. Next time
Beelan
I
से.
venture into the desert, I'll be prepared. By the way, you're Layla, aren't you?
I did feel a little faint when I first entered the desert.
Be careful not to push yourself.
Don't worry.
Feeling the pressure?
Uh-huh. You can tell?
Your expression is similar to the ones I see on criminals' faces when I interrogate them.
To tell you the
Criminal
truth,
है.
I'm still not sure whether I have what it takes to represent the Ratawa Starshan in the championship.
मैं Instagram use नहीं करता
Most
brother.
people
Watch shorts and
voted
reels
for
on
me because
Pinterest.
of all the
Pinterest.
rumors
YouTube पे कांड रहे
surrounding
तो
me.
120
And
likes
to be
brother.
honest,
है
those
ना? क्या
rumors don't
सही
really
गया भाई
mean
वो reel.
anything. Now I don't know how to
मस्त था.
deal with all the... Even the people who usually criticize me voted
Honkai
for me
Star
this
Rail वाला भी
time.
86 likes पे गया.
So I feel like I have to live up to their expectations somehow.
So their
लोग subscribe नहीं
expectations
कर
are
रहे
putting
लेकिन
pressure
likes तो
on
आ
you.
रहे.
Yes.
To be completely honest, I don't really feel any pressure. Firstly, those who expect things from you do not necessarily do so for benign reasons. On the other hand, those who do consider your feelings certainly wouldn't want you to push yourself. Next, we are researchers. Our primary duty is to interact with knowledge, not to meet others' expectations. As for me, I took part in this competition to advertise for an academic lecture at Gandharvaville next month. I'll obviously try my best during the competition, but I won't let any additional pressure get to me. I think you can also try to find a clearly defined goal.
तू खुद edit करता
That
है
may
क्या?
help you.
हाँ, मैं ही करता हूँ. मेरा शॉर्ट्स का कॉन्सेप्ट बहुत ही
I
न्यू और रियल है. ऐसा
understand.
मैंने पहले कभी नहीं
Thanks
देखा.
for
मुझे
your
समझ नहीं
advice.
आया.
I'm absolutely parched after
तुम लोग
talking
कोई भी
so
Instagram
much.
पे नहीं हो जो मैंने शॉर्ट्स डाला
I've
आज.
still got
वो
some
एक
water.
ट्रेंडिंग Instagram
No,
reel है,
I'll
पता
be
है?
all right. We aren't far from Aru Village, so I can go the rest of the way myself. You should get back to the competition.
Yes.
Hey, don't talk like that. I'm not dead, Sino. Everyone, I'll be heading back now.
Yes.
See you at...
I'll continue searching for the ley line disruptors.
2016 का है. अब जाके ट्रेंड हो रहा है.
Are you feeling better now, Layla?
Yeah, I feel like some of the weight has been taken off my shoulders after... It's been a long time since I first left my hometown to come to the academia. And every day here has been so precious.
हाँ.
But of course, there have been some rough
Yes,
times.
likes और सब मिलने से मतलब
All
है.
sorts of complex astrological models, countless quizzes, and essays that took all
Sorry,
my
मैं थोड़ा
brain
yawn
power
किया.
to barely
वो
finish. Each of those things, when I was
थक
chosen
जाता
as
हूँ ना.
my Darshan's
Because of the गर्मी.
representative, it felt like another boulder was
हाय
added to the
चुपती
ones
चलती
already
गर्मी
rolling
चुपती
behind
चलती
me.
गर्मियों का मौसम
Every
आया
time
आया
I
ठंडे
close
ठंडे
my
डरमी
eyes, I
कूल
think
का.
of all the people I
ठंडे
disappointed by
ठंडे
myself.
डरमी कूल का. मैं माओ की तरफ पॉइंट कर रहा हूँ.
Yeah, I think that's what Tainari was trying to
अब
tell
दूसरा
me.
लेला दिखेगा.
You're our good friends, which is why you didn't stop him from dropping out of this.
That's right. No need to feel
अच्छा
so down.
मैं.
That said, he did also say that he hopes I could have more concrete goals for taking part in this competition. I don't have any now, but I'll give that some thought. Anyway, I won't take up any more of your time. You
Sorry,
still
sorry.
have to record
Not
the
you,
other contestants'
मतलब?
progress, don't you? Perhaps...
True.
We should go look for the others. You could go see how Madame Farozan's doing. I've heard that she's quite knowledgeable about the desert, so okay, let's go look for...
Let's go look for Faruzan. अच्छा फारूजान इज नियर द टेलीपोर्टर ओनली. अगर किधर और खड्डे वड्डे में हो तो फिर कितना टाइम होता है ढूंढने में. स्कारैब. पता है मैं स्कारैब ऐसे ही फुकट पे लेके रख रहा हूँ. कभी ना कभी साइनो बिल्ड करूंगा.
Hey there, Farozan. Have you made any progress?
Ah, you're just in time.
Oh, you found the ley line disruptor already?
Such a simple problem could never confound me. Not long after entering the desert, I discovered a primal construct that was acting abnormally, so I followed it all the way here. Once I got near here, it suddenly disappeared. Something unusual must be happening around this
sleeping
area.
disorder है.
You're a true expert, Madame Farozan. You know what to do right
मैडम क्यों बोलते? बच्ची है तू,
Well,
बच्ची.
I do happen to have more experience than most. But that aside, has anyone completed this challenge yet?
Nope, not yet.
Well then, I suppose I'll be the first. What about that boy? Oh? And why's that?
भाई इसको तो ऐसा what? Why is that? ऐसा बोलना
Out and
चाहिए था.
about in the desert.
Huh. I didn't think he would have such a weakness. I suppose he could use a bit more
Or
training.
more than 100 years old. Hang out नहीं
What
किया.
about the others? Is that Ratawahist girl still a bundle of nerves?
Tainari gave Layla some advice, and she seems to be doing a lot better now.
Haven't.
Sino just started his search for the disruptors, and as for Hat Guy, well, who knows what he's thinking.
And what about Kaveh? Has he found a ley line disruptor yet?
Byron doesn't think so, or our locators would have already let us know.
Strange. What's he lollygagging for? With his skills, you should have heard something from him by now. Well, I'm afraid the most thrilling moments are already done here. You should probably go find Kaveh and see how he's faring now.
अब कावे के पास. कावे इधर ही है. स्कारैब्स उठाऊंगा ताकि कभी ना कभी मैं ये बनाऊं साइनो.
Take it easy.
Come on, stop following me! I already gave you all the food I had on me. You can cry all you want. I don't have any more food. All I have left is a half bottle of water, and I can't possibly give you that. Without water, traveling in the desert will be incredibly difficult, and I still need to find what I'm looking
भाई
for.
20 लाख तो कर ही सकते हैं हम,
Alright,
guys.
can you help me out here? Keep them away.
Hey, इसका बैग एक. Oh my god.
Kaveh, there you are. Farozan told us to come see how you're doing. What are you up to?
Just thinking about it makes me upset. Not long after I entered the desert, I was accosted by these fellows. I don't know why, but they didn't leave the
3.7
competition
Welkin Moon
grounds.
giveaway होगा
Now
ना.
the ley line disruptions have left them confused and circling
Yes,
around
boss.
the area. The moment they saw me, they wouldn't leave me alone. They even cheated me out of my limited food supply. Hey, didn't I ask you to keep them away?
Kaveh, is this flying metal thingy yours?
That's right. This is my toolbox, Marak.
Marak.
Your toolbox? Huh. It seems pretty fancy. Hey there! Can you understand us?
Huh?
Sometimes I need to carry things when I go out, so it's handy to have a portable toolbox.
Well, this definitely doesn't look like an ordinary toolbox, that's for sure.
It's a long story. When I was working in the desert, I ran into a merchant group who had a machine core they excavated from some tomb. It was clearly from King Deshret's civilization. His technology still isn't fully understood, and Kshatriya has many different opinions on this topic. Our current theories cannot explain such mysteries. Upon seeing such a rare, complete specimen before me, I forked over all the mora on my person to purchase it. Some time back, I wanted to make an automated case that could store my offloaded items. With that core, I created Mirak. It can't understand commands that are too complex, but it can serve as my assistant and help me with things like mapping and surveying. Most importantly, it can't talk, so it can't give me any attitude. Oh, yes. Thanks for helping hide the fact that I live at Al-Haytham's place earlier.
Sorry.
I hope this season of my life ends soon, so I can get things back on track. Things just started going downhill at some point. Maybe it all started when my mom remarried and left for Fontaine. Or maybe it all started when I spoke to Al-Haytham.
Mom remarried and left for Fontaine. We might meet Al-Haytham's
constructing the palace of
mom.
Alcazar's burned through my funds. I'm still paying off the debt from that one. Oh, when's this going to end? Now that I think about it, I guess we're all unlucky here. It's not like any of you asked to be trapped in a ley line disruption. Okay, let me get you all out.
Kaveh, aren't you going to look for the ley line disruptors?
Yes, but I can't just leave them here, can I? Oh, forget it. The more I think about this, the more I feel a headache coming on. I'll get back to searching once I get them out of here. Time's a-wasting. I'm off.
Kaveh looks like he's conflicted. He really wants to win, but he can't ignore those he wants to help. Paimon's always felt like he's the type who easily gets himself into tough spots. Paimon doesn't mean this in an insulting way, but he seems like the kind of guy who'd be really easy to take advantage of.
माओ की टट्टी लग गई। एक सेकंड आया मैं जरा। ओए साफ कर खुद को। ये साली। Be right back, guys. माओ की टट्टी लग गई है मेरे इधर। If you can notice, brown spots. Wow, ne ult maar di 690 के damage. When I first tried Baizhu skill, I was like 9k heal, very good, but it's not consistent because Kokumi still can heal around 6k per tick.
Whoa, someone's done already! Right? Wonder who it is.
उसने साफ नहीं किया खुद को, अभी मैंने अपने टी-शर्ट पे को उसको पट्टी लग गई थी. पहले सोच समझ के उठाना। Why you need? I don't need. मैं तो ऐसे ही बनाने के लिए डाला। टाइटल या स्ट्रीम टाइटल रखने के लिए डाला।
Congratulations on being this round's first winner, Sino.
Ooh, so Sino was the quickest.
I am from Spontamod, after all. We know a lot about ley lines, so finding a disruptor was never going to be particularly difficult for me.
Since the Traveler and Paimon also happen to be here, do you have anything you want to say?
Anything I want to say? My friend couldn't continue on, so failure was never an option. The bonds of yesterday will forge the road to
3.7 पे ना?
With the ties of friendship that bind us, I won't lose to anyone. That's a line from King of Invocations, one of my favorite works. And
It might be a good thing that Tainari isn't here, or else he'd give Sino a good...
Oh, wow. It's already so late. Everyone's probably running low on food and water.
Help me, I keep
It'll only
getting
get
light
harder
cones
from
from
here on
channel
out.
but I currently have 4
something
5
similar
star.
happened in King of
4 5-star
Invocations.
light cones. मेरे को तो वो भी नहीं मिलता है।
What
नहीं
a
current
classic.
weapon थोड़ा
Any thoughts on that, Alhaitham?
पागल है।
I have...
Milu obviously wasn't asking about that.
Deserts are much more dangerous at night, so this competition should be
ठीक है
nearing
वो।
its end. At the moment, only Farazan, Layla, and Kaveh remain.
I wonder who the next person to find a disruptor will be.
Wait, only 3 people are left? Tainari forfeited, and Sino's already done. What about Hat Guy?
He also forfeited not long ago.
Ugh, Paimon can't understand, but like Alhaitham said, this round's... How weird. The locator says that Madame Farazan's nearby, but where?
कब तक है इवेंट? मैंने किया नहीं। वैसे तो कब का आ गया? The uncontrolled when you're at pity and have guaranteed.
Hello again. You know, it suddenly occurred to me that you guys have had to do a lot of running around this time. Don't you well, in that case, the desert's getting colder now that night's falling, and the wind can really sting your face because of all the sand in it. Has anyone
पुल करने
finished
का मन
this
चला गया
round
इस बार तो
yet?
ड्रैगन्स भी नहीं
Sino's
है।
already shut one down.
क्या करूं?
Have
मुझे
you
उनमें से
made
कोई
any
वेपन
progress
नहीं
yet?
चाहिए। फवोनियस लैंस ही है वापस से उसमें। ऐसे ही
I
आता रहता है
circled the
फवोनियस
whole
लैंस।
area, but I didn't find anything. But I did have the chance to think some more about... Well, my fellow Rataohist members must have all put my name forward for different reasons. But be that as it may, I believe that a lot of them genuinely do expect great things from me. And I want to live up to their expectations. Huh? But doesn't thinking like that put a lot of pressure on you? Of course, that comes with some amount of pressure for sure.
आज जिलान टैलेंट
Now I've
मटेरियल है।
thought about it, I don't feel like this is something I have to do.
आज जिलान को क्राउन
Instead, it's
करूंगा।
something I want to do. That may
Probably.
not sound like a huge difference to you, but it's helped me relax a lot. So don't worry. Well, that's great! Also, I think I'll... But the competition isn't over yet. Oh, Layla. She's really a bundle of nerves, isn't she? Wait, you're...
What? I am not pulling Baizhu.
Good to see you too. Whew, it's nice to be out. Feels like I've been cooped up inside for quite a while. Well, since I'm here, I guess I should help her finish this. What are we supposed to be doing here again? Finding a ley line disruptor, was it?
तू खेलना है?
See. Looks like
नहीं,
she's
खाना
basically
उसे
gathered
खा
all the
लिया है.
information she needs. It
खेलना है.
won't take long to wrap this up. Come with me, you two.
भाई इसकी आवाज बदल गई, उसका अंदाज बदल गया पूरा भाई. भाई चलती रही, भाग रही है.
Do you ever get the feeling that the ley lines have a regular flow? Similar to the way that celestial bodies follow fixed orbits. If we were looking down from on high, I wonder whether we'd find that the ley lines are just the reflections of the stars upon the Earth. Not all astrological phenomena can be directly observed. Some are deductions based on other details that we know. It's the same situation with the ley lines. The parts of them that are hidden underground can be identified via elemental energy, sound, and other phenomena. Plus, now that someone has shut one of the disruptors down, the contrast between before and after can provide me with further information still.
How about you push, pull, and leg?
Let me see. It should be here,
मतलब?
I think. This should be it, right? I'll turn it off.
Nice work!
Again, I didn't do any of the real work. I'm just
जिम जा,
wrapping up.
गया था आज.
She'll probably wake up. Will you be staying here for a while? Or...
Oh, time to check our locator. Whoa.
Perhaps they're about to find the last disruptor. Also...
Huh? Why do you say that?
Before the second round, he'd had a chat with the other me. He said that worries can be like illnesses. They don't always have a magic cure. Sometimes you just have to endure them as best you can until they run their course. But the way I see it, his situation is much worse than my other self's. She just hadn't found what she wanted to do at the moment, which is why she felt lost. Kaveh, meanwhile, knows what he wants to do. He's convinced that he has to win, and yet he still seems conflicted. He doesn't have a second personality, but somehow he still seems that he's at odds with himself in some way. I don't know exactly how to describe it. It's like he's smiling on the outside, but there's no joy inside. Still, who knows? He must be more experienced than me. Maybe he's just better at dealing with it all than I am.
कावे hangout नहीं आया.
But back to the
वो
topic of
3.7
wrapping
में.
up. Shouldn't you be getting back to the action to record how everything plays out? Last
हाँ,
one,
बकवास
then
कर
the
रही
round's
है.
over.
अबे ये वाली तो ज्यादा ही बोल रही है.
True.
कितना ज्यादा बोली वो.
Barzan were super confident at the start, but between the two of them, who's going to get there first? Let's head over quick.
ये बुड्ढा अपन फ्रेश देते हैं ना. Yo, bye, Lian. How are you? I'm fine. Easy 30 primos.
It should be.
Finally found it.
Kaveh?
Oh, Madame Faruzan. And here I...
Faruzan, Kaveh!
नायडा नहीं मिले, it's okay.
Looks like Layla's already done.
I didn't expect that you and I would find a disruptor at the same time.
Tainari and Hakai forfeited, while Sino and Layla are already done. You two, huh? That's...
Yes, I kept digging, but instead of finding a disruptor, I found a ruin. I fell down pretty deep, and it was completely dark in there. It took me quite some time to unlock the various mechanisms and return to the surface.
Lian, next pull किसको?
Finishing a week's worth of trials in such a short time.
What about you? Why are you so late?
I encountered a lot of lost desert foxes along the way, and I brought them to the outskirts of the competition zone. When I came back, I was absolutely parched. When I woke up, it was already night. I used...
A most curious reason indeed. But are you sure you're all right? You said you were familiar with the desert. But the way you handled...
It was problematic, but that had nothing to do with me being a genius. It was my decision. The way I did things wasn't optimal, but I wouldn't have been comfortable not doing it either. My conscience would have weighed on me.
Youths these days. But back to the main issue at hand. Since we are both very certain that this is where the final leyline disruptor is, let's dig it up then.
Elite Baizhu या फिर शायद next patch किसी करेंगे. Baizhu मत ले.
This is indeed it. Of that there is no doubt. What is it, youngster?
इसके बाद होंका जाएगा, story आगे बढ़ानी है या
nothing.
नहीं?
I was just thinking that this round's finally
Honka
over.
देखा जाएगा. If I'll probably play Honka from 11 to 11:30.
Innocent creatures getting wrapped
But
up in danger.
not very much sure about
As for
it.
the points, I guess we can draw lots again later.
All right. In that case, let's all head back to...
Take it easy. Looks like the second round is over. I wonder who is faster, Kaveh or Madame Farazan? Huh? Where's Madame Farazan?
She went to get water. She'll be back shortly. We basically arrived at the same time, so we'd like to draw lots again.
You get caught up in some things so easily, like drawing lots.
I'm not caught up in anything. Don't make it sound like I take pleasure in having bad luck.
Really? Then should I say that you have a curious affinity for drawing lots?
I'll go get the box and slips of paper for the lots. Please
भाई
wait a minute.
अलहैतम इतना ज़्यादा क्यों भड़कता है और चिढ़ता है उनका में?
Oh, here we go again. Let's see how I fare.
What happened to your editor? उसको पैसे नहीं दे
I
रहा.
got it! Did you see that? I won!
2000 रुपए per video था, तो फिर मैं खुद ही edit करता हूँ.
Congratulations.
Looks like Kave's luck's taken a turn for the better.
Oh, finally! After all this time!
रोले भाई रोले.
It looks
2
like you've
point
been
मिले.
rewarded for your tribulations in the desert. This round's points are yours.
जो मेरे पहले वीडियो एडिट करता था वो 2000 रुपए per video देता था. Long form videos. Shorts तो मैं ही हमेशा
And
करता
with
है
that,
edit.
our second round is done. Sino, Layla, and Kaveh are our victorious contestants. As for the current standings, Sino and Layla both have 4 points, putting them both in first place. The rest in descending order are Tainari, Farazan, Kaveh, and Hakai. The next round will be the final one. I heard that some stalls at the Wisdom Gala are debuting new games, so feel free.
मैंने तो कर लिया. वो play at an academia booth. क्यों भाई? नहीं खेलना. मैंने सारे के सारे कर लिए हैं. अभी और एक 420 प्रीमोजेम्स का क्वेस्ट आएगा. वो क्वेस्ट भी करके मिलेगा हमें कुछ ना कुछ. May 24 को पता चलेगा if I'm going to swipe my card or not.
It feels like something's been on your mind this entire time.
Traveler, Paimon, I finally found you.
Finally?
don't you feel like there's something off about this year's academia extravaganza? When Candace and I were at the cafe earlier, we might have caught sight of some mercs on business. Thing is, they were disguised as tourists here to shop. But no disguise can mask the stench of blood. Just from their suspicious looks, I bet they do dirty work like kidnapping or assassination.
We eavesdropped on them for a while. Their target seems to be someone
Sachin
called
Tendulkar.
Sachin? Isn't that the person who Karina mentioned during the opening ceremony? He's apparently the sponsor behind the competition prizes and the Diadem of Knowledge, but he hasn't shown himself at all.
Sounds like a rich person, all right.
He's not gone
Makes sense
forever.
now.
I'm just not
The
giving him
Airmites have been
videos to do
struggling
because
to make ends meet recently.
नहीं है
So a lot of
2000
groups
पर
have been
वीडियो देने के लिए
doing
मेरे
private
पास.
work that involves the rich.
जितना हो सकता है मैं खुद से करूँगा.
In their words, one gig sets you up for half a year. Just one job like this nets them enough mora to take it easy for a while.
The extravaganza has brought many tourists to Sumeru City all at once. So it's likely that they took a... Dia and I wanted to directly capture them, but they were
और
on
फिर
guard
मैं तो
and
सोच
made
रहा हूँ
some
पता है
excuse to slip away.
I would have
कि
tied him up if it wouldn't have caused a scene. Who's legally supposed to take care of this kind of thing? The
सिर्फ और
Matra
सिर्फ
or
ऐसा
the Core 30?
C2 करूँ मैं अपने यूंजिन को. C2 यूंजिन निकालूं and 4 copies of Zhangling. 4 copies of Zhangling तो आ जाएगा बिकॉज सेकंड फेज में काजुआ है. काजुआ निकालते निकालते Zhangling भी मिल ही जाएगी मेरे को. तो मेरे को सिर्फ C2 यूंजिन चाहिए. तो 2 10 करूंगा मैं in my this and then I'll stop. So जो मैंने काउंटिंग किया था I had around कितना
Candace and I don't have as much freedom to act here.
उसमें
So
से
we're leaving this in your
एक
hands.
10 pull में लक पता चलेगा if I'm getting Thundering Pulse or if I'm getting a Skyward वाले substance. और अगर Skyward आता तो I'm not going for Thundering Pulse again. I'll just go for C2 Yunjin, then save those primos. फिर बाकी सारे वापस collect करते हुए I'll again go and pull for Kazhua. Again नहीं मतलब Kazhua. And Kazhua तो निकाल कर आऊँगा. So वो हारू या जीतू वो निकाल कर आऊँगा. अगले पैच का rough primogen count कितना होगा?
Let's just go find a mantra.
अगले से इसका भी कुछ 10 to 11,000. सबको एक पूरा 10 pull करने मिलेगा. पूरा एक 5 star निकालने मिलेगा उतना पुल मिलेगा ही मिलेगा. हमेशा ही मिलता है.
Take it easy.
And if you are this player, and if you are a Welkin player तो तुमको 2700 एक्स्ट्रा मिलेंगे. तो खुद ही कर ले तेरा शॉर्ट एडिट इतना बुरा भी नहीं है. उल्टा तेरे को एक्सपीरियंस मिल रहा है. मेन वीडियो बहुत टाइम लगता है लेकिन 8 मिनट का बनाना पड़ता है तो दैट मोनेटाइज हो जाए एटलीस्ट.
Isn't that the mantra we investigated some...
Hello, both. It's been a while. Someone's planning to kidnap Sachin. Goodness. Though I suppose it's not all that surprising. The growing popularity of the extravaganza has given him quite the reputation boost as its sponsor. He's seen as one of these super rich types.
Well, since he's got a target on his back now...
To tell you the truth, we've thought about doing just that. However, Sachin apparently prefers to spend most of his time out doing field work, and hardly ever comes back. Our only lead is something he once said. Each time the Inter-Darshan Championship is held, I will be watching from close by to choose a suitable person to inherit my estate. Assuming he remains committed to that promise, then he must be right here in the city somewhere. I suspect that the Eremites in question must have heard about that as well. And
So, they shouldn't know where Sachin...
I would assume not. Anyway, don't you worry. A couple of kidnappers aren't gonna get very far in Sumeru City these days. I have my ways of forcing them out into the open. All of that said, if you're interested in Sachin's story, why don't you try tracking him down as well? The sooner we ascertain his whereabouts, the quicker we can act to ensure his safety. I mean, you can test all the Matra and the whole core of 30 with someone's protection, but if the client doesn't show themselves, there's nothing we can do to help them.
Fair point. Guess we should start searching for him too, but Where
शॉर्ट
should we
ज़्यादा बनाने
start?
का ट्राई कर, फिर देखना कि कौन सा पोस्ट करेगा, दूसरा फिर तेरा खुद का एक्सपीरियंस। मैं तो
No,
शॉर्ट्स
I'm
बनाते
afraid.
रहता हूँ। अभी आज
He's never committed any
कल के लिए
crimes or
एडिट
broken
करूँगा।
academic protocol, so we don't have a
मैंने
very
ना
detailed
एक
file
क्या
on him.
सेक्सी आइडिया सोचा
I've
था
heard that
शॉर्ट के
Alhaitham has
लिए।
now stepped down
It
from
is
his
related
post
to
as acting
Honkai,
Grand
but
Sage and is back to being the
स्टार
scribe
रेल
again.
बहुत मस्त है, मजा
Maybe
आएगा।
it's worth
लाइक मेरे को
checking
ऐसा
to see if
रात
he
को
knows
अचानक से
anything.
दिमाग में आया। And I am hoping ऐसा आइडिया किसी को भी नहीं आया होगा अभी तक।
Extravaganza venue and see if we can find
क्लासिक
him.
एडिट्स भी चलता है। क्लासिक एडिट्स मतलब? What do you mean by classic edits? Alhaitham. What is classic edits? सुमेरो रूल्स कौन यूज करते हैं बाय द वे? इतने सारे पड़े रहते हैं।
Hey, Nilu, have you seen Alhaitham anywhere?
Alhaitham? Why? What is it?
We're trying to track down someone and we need him to pull up some records for us.
होंका कहेगा तो उसका एक बहुत अच्छा
Oh, I
ईस्टर है
see.
क्या? उसका
Sorry,
रील बन
I
सकता
don't know
है
where he went. He's always the first to leave after the competition ends, and he never tells anyone where he'll be going.
Huh. Yeah, actually, that sounds about right for him.
Let me think. To him,
Like
being
not
a
that high level of
commentator is
editing,
just
बस
extra work
ऐसे
he
with
was roped
music
into.
caption, funny image
Do
या
you
कुछ
guys know
trends
of
को
any
use
places
करके।
he'd go after work?
वही तो कर रहा हूँ मैं। और कुछ बड़ा हाई क्लासिक तो नहीं कर रहा। अच्छा, you're talking about shorts या long form?
Ooh, maybe. Paimon remembers that his house isn't that far.
अलहैतम के घर जाएंगे, उसका घर तोड़ देंगे।
Take it easy.
Take it easy.
It's such a struggle every time I talk to those scholars.
We'll deploy more people at peak times to ensure the academia extravaganza proceeds smoothly.
ओ ये अलहैतम का घर है।
Let's try knocking.
अनमोल तेरे को होंगा कुछ ज्यादा पसंद आ गया मेरे को लग रहा है।
No answer? Maybe no one's home. Hello? Alhaitham? Are you in? We need your help with something.
Oh, it's
पायमन
you
ऐसे
two?
क्यों बात करता है? कावे।
Hey, you're home.
Come on in. I'll get the door for you.
ये मैंने पोकेमॉन फाइनल फैंटेसी का फैन था। That is why.
First knock. We thought no one was home.
Well, I can't be too careful. If someone from the academia came here looking for Alhaitham, and I opened the door for them without thinking, before long the whole city would know that I'm living here.
You're pretty conscientious. So, what happens if someone comes inside looking for him while you're at home?
It's fine, as long as I stay in my own room. Anyway, why would someone just barge in here looking for him? Most people...
Fair enough. So, do you know where he is at the moment?
What do you think? Who knows what he does in his free time? All that matters to me is that he's out of the house. I wouldn't call it that. He's just incapable of saying anything pleasant at all. I told him how the second round went. I won the lot draw, remember? Because of good karma, of course. But him, being him... You wouldn't believe what he said after I was done talking! You're always quick to remind me that you're my upperclassman, and yet you do not problem solve in the manner becoming of an upperclassman. This begs the question of why we attach prestige to seniority at all. What does he mean, manner becoming of an upperclassman? What, am I supposed to earn the title of upperclassman now? And he didn't stop there. He said, I'd encourage you to reflect on why you've ended up having to rely on luck every round. Frankly, it's incomprehensible to me how you've managed to make it to this age without acknowledging the proverbial elephant in the room. I've had it with him. Every time I talk to him, it's the same way. He finds a way to infuriate me every
एक
single
second नाम लिखा
time.
था, मैं ऐसे बता देता हूँ.
Anyway, the disdain is very much mutual between us, so I'll be moving out as soon as possible. I'm actually packing my things right now. He'll have to get used to doing his own cleaning and tidying from now on. See those perfectly hung paintings on the walls? They're coming with me too. If his life wasn't utterly devoid of artistic sensibility already, it certainly will be after today.
Wait, you're moving out already? But the competition...
Well, obviously I can't just yet. I'm just packing early to get ahead of the game. I've got my new place picked out already. The moment I have my hands on the prize money, I'm going to buy it and move my things right in. I now know what I have to do to achieve this goal. No matter what happens in the third round, I will win. I will emerge triumphant.
Sonia Clara Bell भाई इतना सब मिला भी कैसा?
Are you sure you'll be alright?
Hmm?
Layla said that she thinks you'll get caught up in internal conflict.
Meaning what exactly? Oh, don't tell me you think I have serious personality flaws too.
Oh, we didn't say that. But think about it. You say you want to win, but you also turned Farozan down when she offered to give you her points. Plus, you took it upon yourself to help those desert foxes.
Wait, what's so unusual about all that? I gave you my reasons. I would have felt guilty otherwise. Where's the conflict in that?
क्या हो रहा है मुझे समझ नहीं रहा, but ठीक है.
Well, when you put it like that, yes,
got
why
bonus
indeed?
signature early and got double
It's
on
a good
PTS
question.
standard. भाई तुम
I
लोग
guess
ना
it's just
luck
in my nature.
थोड़ा ऐसा मेरे को भी दे दो
Plus,
ताकि मैं
if I
एक
just
पुल
did
बाइजू पे
nothing,
करूँ बाइजू आ जाए,
then
एक
there'd
पुल
be
गाने
no
पे गाने आ
escaping the
जाए, एक
blame
पुल
if something bad came of it
एक
later
पुल
down the line.
बाइजू के वेपन के लिए करूँ बाइजू के वेपन आ जाए, एक पुल गाने के वेपन के लिए वेपन पे आ जाए, तो चार पुल मेरे को सब मिल जाए.
Exhausting. Not to mention that by
चार
helping
वन
out,
पुल.
you put yourself at risk. Fainting in the middle of the desert, for example. Was that really worth it?
It's complicated. Look, let's maybe leave this conversation for another time. What was it you needed Alhaitham's help with, anyway? Sachin? Huh. I remember he brought a few documents home that day. He was thinking out loud as he looked through them, making some notes and doodling as he went.
पीटे देखा ना डिस्कॉर्ड क्वेश्चन जब देखो सब मेरा.
Ah, this is the one. Here, take it.
You sure he'd be okay with this?
With taking liberties? He's certainly okay with helping himself to my beer whenever he pleases. And anyway, he did ask me if I wanted to read his notes. I didn't see the point at the time, so he just left them on the side. He doesn't leave documents lying around unless he's okay with other people reading them. It's fine, I promise.
Cool, if you say so. Okay, let's see what he's got on Sachin.
Rajput.
That was a lot of him. So, to sum up...
Sachin put the academia in charge of managing his estate and went off to do research, right? He even said that if he really liked one of the contestants, he would give them a reward.
He wouldn't just give them a reward, but his entire estate as well.
What? Are you serious? All of Sachin's wealth, that's more than I could spend in a lifetime, surely. Heck, if I got chosen, I'd be able to pay off all my debts, then buy a new place, and still have cash to burn. I could build another Palace of Alcazar's array, except this time, I'd make it 10 times bigger. Oh, then there's that new project in Port Ormos, of course. The bridge renovation. To do it properly would take upwards of...
Hey, snap out of it! You're getting way ahead of yourself there, mister!
You're right. First, I need to focus on winning and moving out of this place.
Huh? Wait a moment. There's a loose slip of paper tucked in between these pages. Did Alhaitham write this? It looks like he was jotting ideas down as he was
Jingyuan
thinking
अच्छा
things over.
character है. Jingyuan अभी तक आया नहीं ना लेकिन.
Let's see.
Yeah, yeah.
Two phrases have been circled. Sachin dead or alive, unknown. and Diadem of Knowledge. Some of this stuff is just plain incomprehensible.
Let me see. Huh. Lofty ideals may provide no defense at all against nihilism, but perhaps little decisions. There's another.
Wow, it's so.
We worked together on a project once when we were students. The title was
Oh, interesting.
Who knows? The way.
Fair enough. Well, yeah, he better.
Stop playing Genshin Impact. It's cringe. Why? Why do you think the game is cringe? By the way, hi Apex. Welcome to the stream. It's not cringe. It's very good. तुमको ऐसा क्यों लगता है? Following day 7 AM ना? मैं इसको exact 7 पे लाके छोड़ूंगा. Hello Sensi, welcome to the stream. The game is not cringe. The community is cringe. Community में क्या problem है?
Paimon just heard that the Matra have arrested some Eremites who snuck into the city. Maybe they were the ones plotting to kidnap Sachin. Let's go to the Academia and check with Arav.
Aro! Hey Aro! What do you mean by the community is cringe?
You're here. Sorry, I was just about to send.
What did you find out?
Well, lots of unexpected. The mercs themselves were surprisingly easy to catch. We just had someone dress up as Sachin and they took the bait. But then it starts to get messy. During the interrogation, we learned that they were hired by Sachin's own child.
What? Arjun Tendulkar!
Their own father. What's up with that?
It's anybody's guess at this point. In any event, apparently the guys we caught
मेरी क्या गलती आ गई भाई इसमें?
Most of them are still snooping around outside the city. We're diverting manpower as we speak to try and round them all up. Would you like to come along?
Sure. Let's go get to the bottom of all this.
Himi biradar. Yes, Sensi biradar. Biradar. I tried to kill. He tried so hard, but got no far. In the end, it doesn't even matter. सब लोग heal हो जाओ guys, सब लोग heal हो जाओ. Ellie, do you know what alternate ending of all?
Arav, are you sure this is the right place? Something feels off.
क्या हमें fight करनी है, my brother? When that sorry
Boss,
scene will
we
come.
got more company.
When that sorry scene will come.
Look, we were just doing what we were paid to do. You're punishing
Do
the wrong
it.
people
Do
here.
my abyss.
You want the real
You want me
culprit?
to do your abyss?
It's this guy. He hired us to kidnap Sachin.
What happened? Who beat you all up?
Wait, you mean you aren't with them?
With who?
First there was this flying brat. Didn't bother asking any questions, just started throwing punches. After that, some guy wearing green came along and interrogated us for a bit.
I've got the confirmation I needed. This is the one who masterminded this whole plot. Jawani, Sachin's son. If you have any questions for him, now's your chance to ask them. When you're done, I'm arresting them all and taking them back to the Academia for further interrogation.
So why did you hire people to kidnap Sachin?
Sorry scene वालों का.
What do you think? 20 years ago,
वो
we
नहीं
upped and
समझा.
left to go and live a carefree life, not giving a second thought for my welfare. As if that's not bad enough.
Oh,
already.
Sensei ने sorry
He put
बोला
his entire
इसलिए.
fortune
अच्छा
in the
अच्छा
care of the
अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा
academia,
अच्छा.
along with the that's my
तूने sorry Sensei लिखा
inheritance.
ना तब मेरे को
By
समझा.
rights. You expect me to sit back and watch it go to someone else? Of course. Didn't he say he would be here somewhere, watching the championship from the shadow? So, I figured I'd get some people to nab him. Then I make him change the contract. And if the academia doesn't agree to hand over the goods, I make him publicly announce that I'm his chosen genius. No, the old fart knows how to stay hidden. I'll give him that. He's probably cooped up some... I already thought he'd gone mad 20 years ago. And who knows what a diadem of knowledge. You mean that thing? Well, I can tell you that it's very expensive. Weird things started happening after he brought it home, too. For example, sometimes we'd hear a high-pitched voice coming from the storage room. Also, before donating it to the academia, he once shut himself in that same storeroom and researched it non-stop for days. Something was already seriously wrong with him by that point.
What do you mean, something?
I only have a vague memory of it, since I was very young at the time. But I have the impression when he finally did return, he was a changed person. I asked if I could see what he'd written, but he chased me out of the room. Later, he went out somewhere and took his written essay. Part of me wonders whether he'd already stopped being my father by that point. Perhaps.
Okay,
You can believe me or not. Doesn't matter to me. I told you all I know. Whatever it is that he's researching out there, he'll always be garbage in my eyes.
You finished? In that case, come with us.
Well,
We finally caught the guy behind all this.
Jeopard.
Thanks for providing us with the critical information. Do you still have any lingering concerns?
Yeah! Al-Haytham's note!
Scribe Al-Haytham looked into this matter. Understood.
That makes sense. Okay then, let's get back to...
Karina Kapoor Khan. हम आ रहे हैं in the next 28 minutes, 30 minutes, 28 minutes. We're going to do today's resin thingies. Go for blade. No, I'm going for. I want
You're finally
Jeopard
back.
and.
Where have you been? I looked everywhere for you. The third round's already started.
We were out capturing some bad guys, but that's not important right now. We think there might be something wrong with the Diadem of Knowledge, and we'd like
Sorry,
to
guys, for
investigate it.
The diadem?
yawning.
The diadem of knowledge has been used in every extravaganza over the last 2 decades. Okay, here's the situation. The diadem is currently in Mount Ima Forest. In the third round, contestants have to go into Mount Ima Forest, find the diadem, bring it back, and place it on the stand. Considering how close the scores are between our contestants, whoever wins this round is very likely to be the winner of the whole competition. As such, I suspect competition to be very fierce. You might not make it. I'll mark the diadem's location for you.
Alright, let's...
अभी हम diadem
Weird.
उठाएंगे.
The locator stopped working. Is the forest interfering with it? Ugh. Let's just go grab the diadem.
Gotcha. Everybody stand back!
Picked the wrong test subject. I wasn't done.
Blade and Kafka belong to the same group. You will go for Kafka. Kafka भी yes. Kafka, Jeopard, and Ling Juing, जो भी Ling Juan something जो नाम है. Also मुझे मालूम चला है Tingyun is triple S tier agent. If you're running the second account में तो उसको अपना मेरे account पे तो काम नहीं करता है.
Uh-oh. This place looks empty. Did someone already take it? Well...
Tingyun is very good. ब्रोनिया से भी बेटर है टिंग्यून मैंने सुना है बट तुम लोगों को बोल रहे थे कि ब्रोनिया इज मच बेटर करके ब्रो भाई
Looks like Layla has seized the diadem. But getting to the goal won't be easy.
That guy enters the fray.
Damn, this is so cool.
Horizon's device has gone haywire.
The competition is heating up.
Hey, Kaveh aa gaya.
And here's Kaveh bringing up the rear.
Kaveh दिमाग लगाया.
It's Kaveh's toolbox! Throwing the diadem to its owner.
Yes, that's right. Put the diadem in place, and you shall gain all you desire.
Who are you? I need you to get out of my head!
I am confident that you will not disappoint me. What just happened to me?
Something's wrong.
Oh boy.
At long last, someone to inherit my estate, and with it, my research. Come, Kaveh. Come to me, my child.
How do you know my name? Who are you?
I am Sachin. Well, to be precise, I am but a fragment of Sachin's mind. Fate is a curious thing. Seeing you reminds me of another I once met. But you are made of sterner stuff than he, more cognizant of the trials and tribulations of this world. It is you who are worthy to inherit all that I once owned. We meet for the first time, children. But what I mean to say now is of utmost importance. So please, pay attention and bear witness. You have all performed outstandingly in this International Championship. The Academia has many rare talents among its ranks, and you are the creme of the creme. But if I were to choose a successor, I would choose you, Kaveh. Not only because you were victorious, but also due to our similarities in character.
Me? Similar to you?
Why, yes. Both of us have the misfortune to be idealists. And that is the source of our misery. 28 years ago, I came to the desert and lived there for 8 full years. What do you think I saw there? Alas, endless strife and slaughter. Conflict over water sources, robbing of merchant caravans, exploitation of the people relentlessly, day after day. Beyond the wall of Samiel lay a completely different world from the one I knew.
The things I witnessed there tormented me greatly. I wished desperately to find a way to save them.
So, did you find a way?
Story just got interesting, guys.
I tried to use Vahumara knowledge to find the answer. I researched history and anthropology, performed countless experiments on human nature, and even sought out the scholars living deep in the desert who called themselves the Lost Darshan. But in the end, I found that the answer I sought simply did not exist. It was not possible to simply assign blame for these transgressions to any one party, for the sins are carved into humanity's very nature. Our nature begets conflict, and conflict begets destruction. This is the inexorable truth. The aim of my research was to draw lessons from history. But what I discovered was that history offers no such guidance. Things can only ever go from bad to worse. After this realization, I could no longer see the meaning in anything that I had ever learned. Consumed by an overwhelming sense of emptiness, I could no longer bear to face life.
भी तू HSR के नए ट्रेलर पे रिएक्ट करेगा बहुत अच्छा ट्रेलर मतलब ट्रेलर जैसा क्या ट्रेलर
But before I went through with it, a strange twist of fate led me to come into the possession of this diadem, which has the ability to preserve part of one's consciousness. Into it, I placed my experiences before requesting that the academia manage my estate.
As I thought, the contract you signed with the academia was in essence your will. But if you'd given up hope on this world, why did you feel the need to do this?
I mentioned that I had performed a great many experiments.
So this was all about nature को बचाना, लोगों को बचाना, ये सब. मेरे को लगा this is something related to the main Archon story.
The academia has no shortage of genius talents, nurturing the brightest minds of every generation.
3.7 is all about Inazuma quests, Inazuma stories.
Some reward to draw
So we're gonna get into Inazuma stories. Trailer Myriad Celestia. Celestia तो इसमें
one who could untangle the mystery of human nature once and for all, and help to move the world onto a better path.
Wow.
I see. So you desired a successor who was not only a genius, but who also understood the suffering of ordinary people. Such a person would have a clearer understanding of humanity, society, and the world.
Huh?
ये तो नहीं है कावे ऐसा.
But did you ever consider that wealth numbs the human heart to the pain in the world? Even an idealist may be incapable of following through on your wishes after inheriting your wealth.
You are highly intelligent, yet you are not the sort of person who would understand my line of thinking. To me, this is also part of the
all the nations
experiment.
which are currently present. हाँ, so that I did not know.
Into human nature. Whether my successor suffers as a consequence of my research, or succumbs to an indulgence in pleasure-seeking, my research will have progressed. I grieve the fundamental sickness of the world. I regret the unbearable weight of its history. And I lament in this, Kaveh, my dear child.
You're absolutely certain that you want to give me everything you owned?
I have faith in what I see in you. Now wear the diadem, Kaveh, and complete the journey that I could not.
मैंने भेजा था फोटो प्लस एंड लिखा था तू पढ़ा नहीं. मैंने पढ़ा. मेरे को ये याद नहीं था कि सारे.
Will the verdict I reached cause you suffering, or will this newfound wealth numb your heart? I look forward to your answer. All of my research materials are being stored at our...
Huh? I've heard enough! My life's enough of a mess already. The last thing I need is more suffering. Keep your Mora. I don't need it. Didn't you say that you saw a lot of people in pain? Well, if that's the case, then your wealth can go to them.
डायडम ही तोड़ डाला भाई.
I guess that'll be the end of that.
Diadem gone.
Are you all right? Any physical discomfort?
I'm fine. Thanks, Tainari.
Don't push yourself too hard.
Kaveh.
Kaveh may have broken the diadem, but he successfully completed the task prior to that. According to the rules, this makes him the victor of round 3. Points-wise, this also makes him the winner of the Interdarshan Championship. As the champion and Sachin's personally designated successor, Kaveh has obtained the rights to inherit the entirety of his estate. For the avoidance of doubt, can you confirm that it is your intention to donate all of Sachin's wealth?
Like I said, he thought that the world is a bad place. Well then, rejecting the world will achieve nothing. He and I...
All right. As the scribe, I will make a record of this incident on file. The sages will contact you in person for details on how exactly Sachin's estate is to be used.
That sounds fine. I don't know if his research findings were right. Nor would I know, but what I do know is that by ending this here, no contest, we won't be the last. There will be more championships. Sachin's words can only cause pain. But not anymore. We're all scholars here. I know full well that shutting down his views like this is autocratic and arrogant. Fine by me. It's the least I can do. And...
Well said. What you've expressed is a sense of justice and idealism that many... I say this despite the fact that, in my view, it's quite ridiculous. You have long been aware of what your flaws are, but your pride alone prevents you from admitting... Nevertheless, your perspective is well suited to appearing in a victory speech. Contestant Kaveh, on behalf of the organizing committee, it is my honor to congratulate you on your victory.
What? Please. I don't need your insincere praise. Anyway, this isn't the time or place for debates. Keep your...
Congratulations, Kaveh. Also, you'll...
Looks like the ceremony will be held at the main...
Yay, 30 primos! Pre-primos. In short, Spiral Abyss. Oh. भाई योई में तो इस बार तो बिना मतलब के गई.
Thank you all for your excellent performance. And that brings this year's Interdarshan Championship to a close.
मैंने ये Abyss reset कर लिया 33 stars again.
Finally, it gives me great pleasure to invite our champion, Kaveh, to the stage to receive his
I
award.
did a pyro damage goblet be emblem ka. Pyro damage and hydro
Typically,
damage.
at this point, we would crown our champion with the diadem as well as presenting them with their award. However, we have just received word that Kaveh has inherited Sachin's estate and made the decision to donate it all to charitable causes.
देखना भी.
Sachin's estate is getting donated?
So much, Mora. And he gave it all up?
Kaveh's generosity will give many struggling families the chance to change their lives for the better. Of course,
Yay!
Kaveh,
Kaveh.
This makes the award ceremony a little more concise than expected. Would you like to say a few words, Kaveh? I'm sure many of our audience, like myself...
I'm not entirely sure what I should say under these circumstances. I'm glad to have won. As for why I want to give the Mora away, I don't support Sachin's views, and I don't want to take his Mora. With a lot of things in life, people need to experience them for themselves. It shouldn't be up to one Anyway, this isn't really the time and place for such weighty and complex...
Oh, Kaveh, just one moment. While this is a short and sweet award ceremony, we do still have a prize to present you with. Please take this limited edition Genius Invocation TCG card. Additionally, your champion status will be logged in your record. This means that the sages will give priority consideration to any future project proposals you submit.
All right, I'll take the card. But as for...
In that case, I declare the award ceremony over.
साइनो का कान गड़ा हो गया वो देख के.
I still don't really get it.
कि उसका कार्ड किसी और को दे
enough for me to live in luxury.
That just means you're not strange enough to understand the way that geniuses think.
Wisdom Galactic Explorer.
Glad that's over. I think I'm quite good at giving speeches, but
Do you mean that you're still exhausted from the competition? Honestly, you don't look happy at all.
I think abhi Saino aayega bolega I'll give you this much mora for that card.
You know? Don't you think?
And then us mora se wo ghar le payega.
Oh, wait. Saino
Yes!
said he wanted the card, didn't he? And now I have it, right here.
So you're gonna give it to him? But if it's a rare one, you should be able to make a tidy sum of mora off it.
Why would I do that? It's of no use to me whatsoever. I may as well just give it to him. Could you pass it on to him for me when you next see him?
Whoa, whoa! This is a super big deal. You should do it yourself. Come on, let's go find Saino.
Huh? But I was gonna rest for a while longer. Hey, stop pulling my hair!
Faruzan, कौन लेके गया उसको? तेरे तो खड़ा है Saino. Moon and Asta have same voice character.
What you looking at, Saino?
I'm still thinking about the Sachin issue.
Well, they gave me this limited edition Genius Invocation card, and I figured you'd...
But it's a limited edition.
What else would I do with it? I have no use for it.
But it's limited edition. Kaveh, are you in trouble? You don't have to do all this. Just tell me what's wrong and I will help.
Oh, that's not what I meant at all. Yes, I have all sorts of problems, but that has absolutely nothing to do with this card. I'll figure my own issues out by myself.
All right. In that case, I accept your generosity. But now that I realize that you have no concept of its value, I cannot simply take it from you.
Oh my god,
I shall buy it from you at a fair price. Namely, the price that the previous limited edition card sold for.
Oh, come on. It's just one card. How much could it really be worth?
1 million more at the very least.
Huh? How much?
1 million more?
If you feel that's too low, I can go a little higher.
1 million more for a card? But you already have a whole bunch of these, shiny ones, don't you? I saw your deck last time we played.
Not every card is this valuable, and some cards are exquisitely designed, but not rare.
Huh. Well, I guess they must pay you plenty to be General Mahamatra if you're splashing out on things like this. But really, it's fine. I'd feel bad taking Mora from a friend.
Don't feel bad. I save a lot. I can spare the Mora for this card.
You don't spend all your savings on your hobbies, do you? You should watch that, you know. You definitely don't want to end up borrowing money in a moment of impulsivity. Living with debt is miserable.
Sounds like you're speaking from personal experience. I guess you've been through a lot?
I don't want to talk about it.
देख मैंने जो बोला वही हुआ.
In
साइनो
that
ने पैसा
case,
दिया.
maybe you're the one who should be listening to your advice. In any case, I, Saino, will take this precious card, and it shall join the deck of destiny. Kaveh, come with me in a few moments to collect the Mora. Thanks to you, I have achieved my goal for participating in this tournament.
All right, if you insist. Far be it from me to refuse your courtesy any further. Well, at least I'll be able to keep on top of my bills this month. Maybe I'll even have some left over. In fact, let me treat you all to a meal later. Bring Tainari and Kale, too.
Well, this is what they call all's well that ends well.
मुझे भी treat चाहिए. Like Pokemon का
The other contestants are doing. Let's go check in with them.
अरे यार सबके पास नहीं जाना बात करने.
Take it easy.
I'm telling
सरकारी
you,
नौकरी
you
वाला
can't
है
go wrong taking
साइनो.
advice
हाँ
from
ना.
me on what to wear. Back in the day, my my fashion style was considered cutting edge by everyone in the academia.
Really? Well, then, sure, Madame Farzan. Maybe you could pick out a few fashionable outfits for us.
Farazan, Niru, even Dia and Candace are here.
कैसे करते हैं?
What are you up to?
अंधा पैसा है साले
Candace and
पे।
I bumped
भाई
into
मुझे
these
भी
two while we
चाहिए
were
ऐसे
strolling through the
अंधा
streets.
पैसा।
Madame Farzan here is pretty friendly. When she heard that we were buying clothes, she decided to give us some help.
I don't really see anything I'm familiar with. Never mind. We can purchase some textiles and make the clothes ourselves. Let's go with the plain fabric as our base. And embroider red and pink flowers on. Oh, and some green leaves.
Oh, wait a sec. You sure that's the latest style? That sounds a lot like what the older folks back home would wear.
Don't worry. This style is a timeless classic.
No thanks. This is actually sounding pretty weird.
Hi, Vulture.
Wait.
Farzan की voice
Madame
actor Indian
Farzan's
है।
right. That style is a classic.
लग नहीं रहा
It
मेरे
used
को
to
वो
be
Indian है।
mainstream fashion. But these days, there are some other options too. If you don't mind, how about I pick some
She
clothes
might
out
be
for everyone?
Indian
It's not
origin,
often that we get to meet up.
but
Especially
रही कहीं
since
और
Candace
होगी।
rarely makes it to Sumeru City. Also, I know a few places where I can get a great bargain.
Vulture मेरा अवेस करोगे,
Sure.
हार जाऊंगा मैं
I'm
और
happy
क्या।
to leave it to you.
I'll come with you to have a look. One always has to keep on top of what the youth of today are into.
Madame Farazan? Come quick! She's over here!
Who are you?
We're new in the academia. We saw all the amazing things you did during the
Just because she's
competition.
doesn't mean that she has
Do
that
you have any
accent.
classes we could sign up for?
Of course I do. And you're both very welcome to join.
That's great! We can't wait. What's your area of research? Precision mechanics?
पीछे क्या कर रही है डांस? ये क्या था? अच्छा तुमको दिखाई ना मेरे कैमरा के पीछे।
Huh? But you... Oh, their classes are so boring, though.
वो देखो,
I'm sorry, ma'am. Let me know if you run any...
Indian accent ऐसा हो ही नहीं सकता पहली बार।
I knew it.
What about you? I'm going to
Aren't
leave
you
it
going to
right?
leave with your friend?
I think you're amazing, Madam Far. I can take the class.
I see.
Thank you so much.
थक गया मैं भाई मेन quest हो गया ना निकला यहाँ से।
I don't quite understand what happened.
Traveler, Paimon.
Sorry. Oh, by the way,
I don't know where but she was hanging out with some other Ratahoist.
Ratahoist students. Oh, she didn't.
मेन क्वेस्ट होने से क्या हुआ? वो इवेंट्स बाकी है। इवेंट्स बाकी है मतलब?
I'm sorry, everyone. I could have done better in the third round.
Oh, stop it. If you're going to beat yourself up after doing as well as you did, how bad does that make us look, huh? Heck, it's not like any of us had the guts to enter the championship.
I didn't see the whole thing, but you were the only contestant who scored points in both the first 2 rounds, right? And I heard that you actually found the diadem first in round 3. You came so close to winning the competition.
Aw, I just got lucky, I think.
That can't be true. You had some really stiff competition out there. The renowned Tainari from Amorta, even Sino the General Mahamatra was there. You're amazing, all of you. Getting points off them is a huge achievement. The way I see it, people aren't exaggerating one bit with the nicknames they give you. You are a genuine genius.
I heard people are
Thanks a
liking
lot,
this Copolia
but
boss
I
theme
really
song.
don't think I qualify as a genius. In the second round, for instance, I dozed off and somehow found myself beside the device when I came to.
By split
Come
personality,
on,
she's
don't be
like
so hard on
Moon Knight.
yourself. We've decided. Let's go. Cheer up.
Looks like things are going well for Layla.
DS पे डाला है पकड़ ले। DS DS है फ्रिज के ऊपर शिट पिघल गया होगा तो पागल फ्रिज में चुप कर किधर है हाँ तो अंधा है। मैं तो अभी तक को समझ आ गया ना, एग्जांपल मिल गया देखो तेरे अंधा होने का। I love it seriously that boss fight music.
Are you sure you have enough to cover this? Don't blow it all at once.
Don't worry, I budgeted very carefully, and this is well within my means. Anyway, I've lost count of how many times you've treated me. It's high time. Oh, Traveler, Paimon, over here!
Ooh, look at all this! Good food, here we come!
I heard that you went to see the other contestants. How's everyone doing?
ये टाइनर का वॉइस एक्टर अच्छा ही अच्छा लग रहा है मेरे को सुनने में। मेरी चैट नेम चेक करो इसके बाद। हाँ मैं करता हूँ एक सेकंड, भूल गया।
Alhaitham's gone missing in action too. The one time I'm actually in a good enough mood to treat him to a nice meal, he... that guy. What? Well, whatever.
ये खाना खाना खाना। Paimon भूखा साला।
You shocked me a little when you hurled the diadem to the ground. On further reflection, of course.
Sachine's voice started talking to me inside my head from the moment I picked it up. I could feel his emotions, too. It was a mix. He bombarded me with his ideas relentlessly, like he was trying to brainwash me. It gave, like I was saying at the time, his views are not necessarily completely without value. But if all his research does is lead to misfortune, then we're probably better off without it.
If his forbidden research were to spread in a harmful form and cause people to suffer, the Matra would step in and ban it.
I think you did the right thing. I suppose another way to approach it would have been to claim that you agreed to inherit his research, but give up the research as soon as you've inherited the wealth. But that wouldn't have been your style. I won't comment on his theories or experiments, but I don't believe that he was careless in his choice of candidate. He chose you. That means he knew what he was doing.
Perhaps.
Starrail probably.
I
मैं
just
probably
think that
बोल
if
रहा हूँ,
you
not
accept
sure.
someone else's things, you should honor their wishes.
That's a good thing. It means that you have integrity.
Thank you, oh my god, thank you. See, you get me, Kale. It's a good thing Alhaitham isn't here right now. He'd be quick to explain why you're wrong.
Seems like you always include him in the conversation, even when he isn't here.
Yep. No dinner with Kaveh is complete without a few words about Alhaitham.
I sense that Alhaitham has in fact been here with us all along.
He's here? Where? Why didn't you tell me?
He lives rent-free in each of our hearts.
That was horrifying. It literally sent chills down my spine.
Good thing you didn't say that before we started eating. That would have killed the mood in a heartbeat.
All right, enough about Alhaitham.
Oh
Tainara,
God.
did you achieve what you wanted out of the championship?
Who lives rent free?
did,
I don't know.
in the first
This
round,
Sino
in
guy,
fact.
no, makes
Word of
terrible
mouth proved
jokes.
Very effective.
So he
I
said,
spoke to a handful of
Alhaitham was
people, they told
always
their
here
friends,
with
and
us.
so on.
Then he said,
Now,
with us
a
in
record
our
number
heart,
of people
living
have signed
rent
up to
free.
attend the
Then
next
everyone was
lecture.
like, what,
Oh,
what
are
kind
you
of
free
lame
next
joke you are
month? You should come
cracking?
along.
So everyone
Maybe
was
even
like,
say a few
laughing.
words.
About what?
I
don't know
found
the
it
first thing about
funny.
anything Amorta
It
related.
was funny.
Just play to your strengths. For instance, you could talk about the distinguishing features of
It was
rainforest
very
architecture. Or ask everyone not to chop down too many trees the next time they're building a house.
Oh, well, that's no problem. Sure, I'll make time. Has everyone had enough to eat? I can order more if anyone's still hungry.
I'm full. Paimon's super full, too.
Yeah, we should do this more often. Work will always be there, but seeing friends is important.
Sounds good. We should pick a few other
There are other good places around here, too? Oh, and don't forget...
Kaveh, do you have plans after this?
I was thinking of maybe going to the academia for some alone time. Nothing set in stone, though. Why do you ask?
Looking at the source alone gives you one side of the story.
My honest reaction.
championship's a wrap. All that stuff with Sachin and the diadem got so... Oh, right! Yeah. It might be dangerous if someone finds his old research stash, right? Ah, holy smokes. All right then.
वहीं पे हमें ये भी मिलेगा कौन हैड गए पार्सिबल क्यों नाम पता मैंने अलहैतम भी इधर ही है
Didn't expect to run into you here.
Oh, hey them. What are you...
Sachin's notes? I came across his profile while I was organizing some documents. If it wasn't for that, I never would have agreed to being a commentator. I had a hunch after seeing the fragment of his mind, and sure enough...
Wait! Are you alright?
I think you may have misunderstood something. The reason Sachin chose that architect to inherit his research was that only he could really empathize with both the calamity and the humanity that these notes seek to convey. Only one who resonates with these sentiments would suffer and begin to think of history as bleak, the present as perplexing, and the future as pessimistic. Empathy is a double-edged sword. Clearly, I am not the same sort of person as Sachin was. Empaths have many friends, and their wide social circle comes with certain societal advantages. But this also makes it hard for them to achieve their goals.
Why's that?
All important things in life involve other people. As such, it's extremely difficult to live a life that causes no harm whatsoever to others. If you really want to achieve your goals, you have to be prepared to make enemies along the way. Not everyone can deal with that reality. And that reality is like the material here, objective, heavy, negative. But at the end of the day, for all these experiment results and conclusions, it's just one person's perspective, Sachin's.
So, what are your thoughts now that you've read it?
As a scholar, Sachin was without a doubt a genius. He laid the blame for the darkness in the world squarely on humanity, experimented extensively with reliable results, and drew logical conclusions. In that sense, one might say his views were correct.
So, people are bad? And things can only ever get worse? All of that's true?
That is not a question for me to answer. Someone else will arrive shortly. You can ask them instead. All I will say is that the world is not built on correctness alone. Sometimes, being correct means nothing at all. Lofty ideals may provide no defense at all against nihilism, but perhaps little decisions can. By their own choice, the idealist seeks to bring happiness to all while denying themselves the same. Thus, they shall never reach even the borders of truth until they wipe away the ignorance that blinds them. I've never been able to agree with certain philosophies. Even Sachin himself struggled to comprehend the notion of sacrificing oneself for the greater good. But sadly, all viewpoints will find their supporters.
Oh my god,
and the way we
Sensi!
see the
Oh
world
my god,
largely
Sensi!
decides our fates.
Oh my god!
Alright then, I got what I came for. These research
अब देख तो
materials
मेरा
are
luck.
yours to look after. I'll be off.
Wait, so you came here just to read this stuff? You missed out on a big get-together, you know.
Get together? Ah,
Guess what? Kaveh treated everyone this time.
then I'm sure he packed up the leftovers for me. See ya.
And there he goes. Well, it seems like he really wasn't affected by this research. He said that someone else would answer our question.
Hat guy. Only 10 pulls, but because I need Stardust to buy pulls.
Traveler, Paimon, you're already here.
Nahida!
Oh, and that guy. So you asked him to take part in the championship? Yes, it was me. Did you know that there was something wrong with the diadem from the start? And if so, why didn't you switch it out for another one?
because Sachin's research is not mistaken. He spent his entire life researching this topic, and these are the crystallization of his wisdom. Yes, I was worried that the material might cause some... So instead, I had Hat Guy here help me keep an eye on things.
Seriously? I think you can stop calling me that now.
Why? Don't you like it?
Fail me this time. Pura early
Well,
50
anyway,
efficiency ka.
if Sachin's
Yes!
chosen successor hadn't been able to handle his research, or if it had brought pain to more people, he would have intervened at a suitable moment.
And after all that, the person Sachin chose turned his nose up at his life's work.
I was also hoping that this could be an opportunity for you to learn how to interact with people normally. But it looks like that
I don't
didn't
know
work out.
when I last time logged in.
That wasn't
Oh.
necessary. I'm still paying you back for your help. And the last thing I need is more reasons to be indebted to you.
Nita, what did you mean by Sachin's research? Put it this way instead. Truth to me is like a shroom boar. Some people only see the mushroom on the shroom boar's back, and they conclude that the shroom boar is a mushroom. Others see only the shroom boar's body, and they declare that the shroom... Still others look deeper inside, and these conclusions are all correct in their own way, but none of them objectively describe the shroom boar. Paimon kinda gets it. The world is the same way. No one, not even I included, can understand it in its entirety. Within the confines of our limited knowledge, some may blindly believe in the beauty of this world. And in truth, the most important thing isn't what state the world is in now, but what people hope it will become.
daily training बोलते हैं.
But of course,
मैं
I don't
खोला ही
mean that as a
नहीं.
criticism
मैंने
or a
किया
call
नहीं.
to action.
मुझे उस गेम पे इतना ये नहीं है.
My duty as
इस
the
गेम
god
पे
of
बहुत है.
wisdom
ये गेम का
is to
रोज
guide
करता हूँ.
every
रोज
form
each
of
and every
wisdom
day.
to a place
Each
where
and
it
every
can
day I'm
find its
spending
purpose.
160 resins. Each and every day I'm
That was a
spending
long
160
speech.
resins on
So
particular
what are you
talents,
actually going to
particular
do with these research materials?
artifacts.
Because Kaveh has the successor, but even though Sachin's research could be considered negative wisdom, it is still a building block of the truth. If someone wishes to follow in his footsteps in the future, I also look forward to the day that a member of the Vahumana Darshan can not only comprehend his theories, but also find a way...
Vahumana doesn't have that kind of talent. Wait, you're not intent... I don't remember signing up to become a scholar.
Oh boy, you think so? Well, to that, I would say that I hope that your studies in Vahumana will help you deal with your own fate and learn how best to settle old debts from your past. I will review your final thesis myself. I'm expecting great things from you, Mr. Hat.
Letting me to give me the permission. Oh my god, Ellie. 30 primos! और quest बाकी है. जल्दी जल्दी कर लेता हूँ. फिर जल्दी से रेजन यूज कर लेंगे. फिर जल्दी जल्दी जाके पुल करेंगे.
Where were you while the rest of us were eating?
I don't recall being obligated to report my whereabouts to you.
Did you go find another hidey hole to read in?
You need surviving on meals paid for by you would be harder still.
You? Whatever. It doesn't take a genius to guess what you've been up to. You were investigating Sachin, weren't you? It was obvious from your notes. His way of doing things is disturbing, while you... Well, to be fair, your philosophy disgusts me too, but you and Sachin are nothing alike. I don't imagine your views intersect at all. Egoism and nihilism are not the same thing.
My personal interests aside, Sachin's legacy is not entirely meaningless.
Claymore and
He conducted experiments on a great scale and left his findings behind. Also,
जैसे कि
thanks
मुझे
for the
Claymore,
compliment,
sorry,
but I'm
EM
actually
sword
just
नहीं मिल
passing
पाया.
through. I didn't come
उसका तो
here for
नाम
the
भी भूल गया मैं क्या
conversation.
था.
Well, not this one. at
Xephos
least.
Moonlight.
What do you mean? What topic of conversation could be more sacred among scholars than the exploration of differing philosophies?
Well, based on what I've learned, Sachin and his disturbing way of doing things, as you put it, is very likely to have met your father 20...
What did you say? Wait, so... So that's why he thought I looked familiar. My father must...
I'm afraid so.
Good thing I shattered that diadem.
The boundaries of knowledge are ever expanding. Someone else will inevitably pick up the same line of research one day, and Vahumana regards it as a reasonable research.
Oh, not this again. Even if you're right and people are bound to fall into this, you have to admit that the actions of one individual don't always predict the behavior of the group, and vice versa.
And so is the one who stopped him.
Any weapon other than Baizhu weapon.
You said it yourself.
You think you will get a weapon
The actions
for
of one
sure?
individual cannot predict the behavior of a...
Even so, I stand by my views. You can forget about trying to convince me.
That's fine. We've been arguing over this for years, and I don't hold any hope of you understanding. The issue we're debating has long since moved on from who's right and who's wrong.
Thanks for letting me know all this.
What?
I said, thanks for letting me know. Hey!
They say that earnest thanks should be given thrice, so one more time, please.
वाह अलेता इतना बड़ा हरामखोर है हो गया सब the incident from 20 years ago ये भी बाकी है ये मैं अकेले में कर लूँ या फिर तुमको देखना है कर लेते हैं ना इतना ही टाइम लगेगा छोटा सा क्वेस्ट रहेगा I mean maybe if you're भाई मेरा लक हमेशा काम करता प्लीज काश्मीर कश्मीर का भाई काश्मीर बट अब हो गया ना तो फिर क्या मतलब है ढूंढ के मेरा लक इतना अच्छा चलता है ना क्या तुमको पता नहीं डोरी सबसे मैं
Take it easy.
ये रहेगी ना रिच। हाँ ये कितना बड़ा क्वेस्ट है? ये कितना बड़ा क्वेस्ट है गाइस? Because I can't wait. सेंसे मेरे को तूने पहले कभी भेजा है ना? आई थिंक आईडी पास। कहाँ पर भेजा बस मुझे वो याद नहीं। डिस्कॉर्ड है या इंस्टाग्राम है? है काफी बड़ा। झूठ बता रहा है। मुझे झूठ से सख्त नफरत है। Don't like lies at all. डिस्कॉर्ड में ना ये शोर से जगह पर ऑफ स्ट्रीम कर लेना। अच्छा ऑफ स्ट्रीम करोगे? ठीक है रुक जाओ। विकास से मिलने को बोल रहा है। But before that, let me just spend my this on Lian का talent tutorial. Lian के अल्ट का डैमेज कैसे बढ़ा? मेरा तो बढ़ ही नहीं रहा। 30,000 HP फिर भी नहीं बढ़ता। पता नहीं क्या कर रहा है।
Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Shake your hands!
Can't run from dead.
Yes.
Can't handle your drink. Huh.
I'm going in! Here comes the catch.
Fuse is lit.
बाहर नहीं है तो फिर खिड़की में बैठी रहेगी इधर।
Can't run from dead.
Things are about to get dicey.
Fire hazard!
Gotcha.
Go, go!
I'm going in.
Diana special!
Game's up. Fun zone. Quietly now.
Festive reprise!
Busted.
No escape! Think you can bully me? The fuse is lit!
हो गया. Did I get? Nah, leave. Now we go Levi. सेंसी और भाई क्या हालचाल? सेंसी आ गया? रुक जा, सेंसी पे जा रहा अभी मैं. अरे ये नहीं. ओ हाँ यही एक्चुअली. Lian. Whoa. काज़ुआ प्रीफार्म बाद में शुरू करने वाला हूँ. काज़ुआ प्रीफार्म फ्रॉम मे आफ्टर 2 weeks फ्रॉम नाउ, फ्रॉम मे 18 से. बिकॉज हाँ तेरा ही जा रहा हूँ सन से अभी. अबे मैं ये अभी अब ये अपग्रेड करूँ या ठीक है. I don't have it. ठीक है भाई.
Add
Shut up, add Astra. Hi Shoin, welcome to the stream. Shonen. I've got team setup so you can see them for team battles if you want. Chalo, we are done with this. And now we go to Sensei. एक स्ट्रीमर को खुद से सेटअप सोचना चाहिए, क्रिएटिव होना चाहिए। मेरे पास है ना इतना बड़ा पीसी सेटअप, तो करना सीज 3000 आके। पहले ये सब करने से पहले वी आर डूइंग पुलिंग। ओके गाइस, वी आर गोना पुल, we are gonna pull for Sensei because that is a major task for us, because I have to pull a weapon for him in the one single 10 pull, and I'm so lucky guys. You don't have any idea. अभी देख लो तुम मेरा पुल्स देख लो, पुल्स सीधा 10 pull 5 star. Bro, redeem the code. Huh? Clancy. Clancy is a very fancy name. What a fortune. Jesus, I like my You have never done this? Oh my god, guys! No. Be careful. You might be about to lose something that you treasure. Remember to rest it if you're feeling unwell. Think twice before you make a decision. Your lucky object of the day, Frosty Mist Flower. The mist flower gives off coldness and unapproachable, but sometimes also, so we don't need this. He's going to lose. Yes, 38 pulls. 38 pulls. Bro, redeem code. भाई ये redeem code मुझे भी दो.
Narukami, please. See that he stays safe.
Sorry guys. मंजू अग्रवाल welcome to stream. Wanderers कैसे farm करूँ? बहुत चोचले हो. I have redeemed. Wanderers? अरे farm करना मतलब पता कैसे करो? You just have to go and do boss fights. उन boss fights से तेरा normal जो तू boss artifact boss से जो तू farm करता है ना materials, essential materials, उससे you can get easily. Ganyo का weapon भी कर रहा है ना. Ganyo is from Liyue, so we have to go to Liyue Harbor. Liyue Harbor. वे नहीं वॉन्डर भी मिलते हैं. लक खराब होगा बस और कुछ नहीं. वी आर एट ल्यूवे. ना ये पत्थर पे खड़े रहेंगे. ये पत्थर काइंड ऑफ लकी है. अरे सो नाउ वी आर गोना डू 10 पुल. F2 दबा दिया मैंने गलती से. बैड F3 चलो. वैसे भी 400 रेजिन भाई उससे अच्छा तो उसके इस पे चला जाता. लिरिक्स वीडियो फॉर यू. थैंक यू फॉर द सब्सक्रिप्शन. वेट. सेंसी बोला वेट. हाँ स्ट्रॉन्ग बॉक्स. ओ राइट, स्ट्रॉन्ग बॉक्स से निकाल. एलिट सेट वेपन निकाल. हाँ ओके. Woo! Am I going to get? रुक तेरा ये देखने दे. History. Let's see Sensei's history first. So he's having 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 35, 36, 37, 38. हम 2 पुल करें. 38, 39, 40 करते, फिर एक 10 पुल करते. क्या बोलते हो? ऐसा 40 इवन नंबर पे आते हैं। चलो ठीक है। 39 एंड 40 हो गया। अब हो गया 40। अब हम करेंगे 10 पुल, which is going to give us a 5 star for sure because I am very, very lucky. You have to understand that artifact farming is very unlucky for me, but farming, sorry, not farming, but pulling and wishing is the luckiest thing that I do. So here goes a 10 pull, and see that golden circle, see that go. I wish sometimes ऐसा मैं बोलूँ और golden आ जाए। क्या मिला? You got a dory, bro. Weapon मिला ही नहीं, डोरी मिली। अरे डोरी मिली, weapon भी नहीं। So you have Stardust Exchange. क्या करूँ इसको? $50 पे है तू। 60 करेंगे तो मिल जाएगा कुछ ना कुछ। चेक गानियों की C1 क्या करती है। अच्छा तेरे पास गानियों है? Charge level 2 Frostplague arrows or Frostplague arrow blooms decrease opponent's cryo res by 15% for 6 seconds upon hit. A hit also got you the EM catalyst. आज तेरा लक खराब है वैसे misfortune. Hit also regenerates 2 energy for Ganyu. This effect can only occur once per charge level 2 for regardless if Frostplague arrow itself or its bloom is the target. You want C1 Ganyu? गाने तो मैं ऐसे निकाल दूं। ए प्लीज प्लीज। याद है ना उस दिन मैंने किसका वल्चर का वेपन निकाला था? हाँ एक्टिवेट कर दूं। आई तो फील इट इज वर्थ भाई, मेरे को तो फुल वर्थ लगता है। प्लस तेरे को स्टारडस्ट चाहिए। He just gave me the permission to do सारे pulls on Ganyu. Let me just see your history first. $31 PT. Should I go for weapon only because में 50 PT है? Do you have Ganyu का weapon? Bro, go for Ganyu's weapon. No. Go for Ganyu's weapon. हमायूं मिले ना? So Amos बो निकालते हैं।
ओए मत नहीं। Amos वो उसमें स्टैंडर्ड वाला।
हाँ
तो उसके इस पे क्यों?
बट उसमें से तो पक्का वो नहीं है ना, उसमें कुछ भी आ सकता है।
तो क्यों करना लेकिन बेस्ट?
Listen, I have misfortune. I want to lose 50-50. Oh right, you want to lose 50-50. तो गानियों पे करना है या बाइजू पे करना है? गानियों या बाइजू ये बता।
बाइजू।
You want a Mona? So do you want to go for Ganyu or go for Baizhu? Don't you dare pull on Baizhu. Okay. So this is Ganyu time. We are at how many? कितना था? 31. 31 था. So here goes 41. Golden. But I think you will get a Kave. No, you got a Fischl. Fischl मिला, Fischl. भाई रिव्यू कर दोगे अकाउंट आया मेरा 15 स्टिल कन 9 स्टार फ्लोर 9. या कावे निकाल रहा हूं मैं। आज थोड़ा नसीब में नहीं है। Bro can't get a kave also. I'm like, this is so sad. We need 4 pulls. He wants to lose. 31 था, 41 हुआ, 51 हुआ, 61. हाँ करता हूँ रिव्यू. I mean, you got 3, but no bro. इतना खराब लक है, कावे नहीं आ रहा है. Why not the standard if you guys are all going out in limited banner? Candace, mommy. कितना आ गया तेरे पास? You have 1 and you have 2. So you got C2 अभी तक 2 है. तेरा official का cons वैसे कितना है देखना पड़ेगा ना. Do you want me to use the star glitter or save the star glitter? I can beat floor 11. Full star तो मेरा 12 नहीं होता है अभी. C4 is great. Use everything, he said. Oh my god, this man is all out today. All out ultra max. ठीक है, पहले ये 3 पुल भी कर देते हैं. We are doing everything but we are getting nothing. कितने पे था? 61. सब करूंगा मैं आज तेरा सब. 8533026999 लिख के देना. रुक जा, 61 पे था. 62, 63, 64, 65, 66. Bro has 0 naseeb. Oh! 4 star आया. क्या है? Oh damn, Barbara. I want to see your official. You have Yunjin. Cons नहीं है. So you have C3. Candace, you have C1. And Barbara, C4. Dory, C5. But characters बहुत सारे अच्छे हैं तेरे पास. हाँ डायोना मैं भूल जाता हूँ, ठीक है. हाँ कमीशन से भी एक बार. You can't play this. And ये सब भी नहीं किया है. तेरा इससे और पुल्स मिलेंगे. वहाँ एंड तक कौन जाएगा? और उत्कर्ष क्या हालचाल पाजी? Then Abyss Primo से more pulls. भाई Sensei is going all out. Check my quest section, शॉक हो जाओगे. Don't. ये कौन सा आईडी है तेरा? No way bro. आर्कॉन तो नहीं है, ठीक है. स्टोरी क्वेस्ट बहुत है. मैंने सब बैठ के की थी योड़ा जैसे. भी ये बाकी है अभी तक. I like the way how you are thinking. तो सुमेर टोटल एक्सप्लोरेशन है। ये तेरा मेन आईडी है क्या? Is this your main ID? But you got so many good 5 stars. And you need a Mona.
Useless.
Stabilize.
Everybody stand back!
Animal test 6308.
Boring.
अबे थोड़ा फास्ट करो स्पाइरल के लिए। जितना जन बैठा है एक जन अकाउंट रिवल्चर का भी स्पाइरल रन मोड तो एचएसआर के पागल जैसा बैठा है। भाई एचएसआर के लिए क्यों इतना? मैंने बोला था शायद ही होगा। भाई अब ये लिटिल मैंग इतना स्लो करेगा तो मैं क्या करूं? You don't want Kazhua? भाई अच्छा लियोए का मैं कमीशन नहीं कर रहा हूँ। Just give me anything other than Chi-Chi and Tilo. पीली तो हैक से उनका है। मैं कल मेरे को भी स्पाइरल करना पड़ेगा। चीप नहीं करना वापस। Check cookie, she has the Kazhua build. तूने कुकी को वैलिडेशन दे रखा है? यार ये क्या अलग-अलग जगह पे। Half cookie, why isn't she built? दिया है तूने 811 है। The first movement. It's getting boring. I might restart Tower of Fantasy. Tower of Fantasy? Llama boy.
Boring.
Solidify.
तेरा जाओ बढ़िया मार रहा है लेकिन टावर ऑफ बहुत समय हो गया वापस करना तो वापस छोड़ दिया। जाओ नॉट बिल्ड बोलता है। इतना मस्त मार रहा है वो। मेरा एक टीम तो रेडेन शोगन। तेरे पास रेडेन है?
Swirl, Mark 2. Stand clear.
Evil conquering. Worthless.
Enhanced animal module 75. Let's going in.
Picked the wrong test subject.
I'm telling you, bro, he will use Zhongli as a physical DPS, not a shield. HP. ये सब नहीं कर रहा मैं ये गंदा चाल टीओ जैसे रिलीज हिट गया पूरा ओपन वर्ल्ड गेम है बट उसके कुछ दिन बाद सुमेरो आया और टीओ डाउन हो गया हाँ बने
Add Astro.
ब्रो अब रिव्यू कर दोगे
Thank you for.
ठीक है चलो पहले इसका रिव्यू करते फिर जाते हैं Oh you are about to hit AR-58 what UID बताना भाई AR-58 तेरा कितना बाकी है 415750 नहीं टाइम है थोड़ा सा है 2-3 दिन में हो जाएगा ऐसा रिक्वेस्ट करेगा तो तू ऐसा लिख के क्यों भेज रहा है मेरे को वो नहीं समझ में ब्रो 885330269 Sulfur KO is your name you have I'm not gonna check these characters I'm gonna check this too so your D-Luke attack 1800 max HP 19,000 weapon you have given prototype archaic attack percent weapon okay artifacts 4-piece crimson witch of flames your D-Luke is 66/123 you need more crit damage by the way energy recharge attack percent crit rate मिला 13 का okay Loom पे भी crit rate है no crit damage You have such a good luck in crit rate. ये सब क्या है? Crit rate इतना अच्छा कैसे मिल पा रहा है? Crit damage इसपे crit rate कम हो गया. And pyro damage bonus no crit rate or crit damage. Talents 279 यामी को 70 पे है. Sack frag 60 level. Very bad. This is not built only. I can't check only. इसपे कुछ है ही नहीं. 72/116 है but. Need a lot of work to do, buddy. Need a lot of work to do. Not bad. This could be good for some HP percent वाला character पता है? उसको crit rate का problem होता होगा. Oh, nice bloom. 13 and 6. Con C0, talent 164. Ganyu build in progress, don't judge. Not judging. Ganyu build में Hamayumi दिया हुआ है. Artifacts. You have got a crit rate only, but you need crit damage also इस पर. Talents 434. अच्छा talent भी सबसे बढ़ा रहा है. ठीक है सही है not bad. We will do pulling after I have done with this. साला 144 चली गई थी. गुड वरी बंदे का खुद का बिल्ड डिसेंट नहीं. चुप कर मेरा डिसेंट है. तेरे पास ओह वाह यू हैव एवरीथिंग. यू हैव बूटा दैट वाज युलान में है ना. तेरा पहला नाहिडा. अरे यार देयर वाज कोई और इलेक्ट्रो कैरेक्टर बिल्ट ही नहीं है. ओ यू हैव ओह I was thinking of using Hyper Bloom, but ठीक है, I might. Okay. Damn. रजिन तो क्राफ्ट कर देता बेचारे का बेशरम स्ट्रीमर। बाय द वे, गॉट गुड गॉबलेट फॉर हूट आओ, देखो जरा।
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh.
Oh, damn, that's nice. I didn't know you have Nahida, no? तेरी Nahida खाली 11,000 HP पे है। मर जाएगी बेचारी। देखो एक तो रेडन नेशनल यूज करना ही है फूटाओ के लिए, देन यू डोंट हैव एनी अदर 4-star वाटर। आई मीन तेरे पास कोई वेपराइज नहीं है। मैं फ्लोर 9 के लिए नहीं बोल रहा, मैं अभी से सिर्फ रेडी करके रख रहा हूँ। तेरा मेरे को देखने का है बिल्ड है। It is Ayaka, Shenha, Sucrose. हीलर चाहिए फिर। हीलर नहीं है। फ्लोर 11 का कुछ सीन ही नहीं है, मेरे को बस देखना है 4th कैरेक्टर में क्या यूज कर सकता हूँ। यू डोंट हैव एनी अदर हीलर ना? चीची बिल्ड क्या है क्या तू?
1, 2.
I can use Zhongli पूरा टाइम। चलो फिलहाल तो जाते हैं। मैं यहाँ असेंडेंट प्लेयर होके सिल्वर लॉबी में खेल रहा है। 30 स्टार्स। देख ब्लूम के ऊपर है पूरा टीम। मैं ना पहले इसमें यूज कर रहा हूँ सेकंड में मुझे Butao. Butiao. Butiao. फर्क ही नहीं पड़ता, कुछ भी डाल दूंगा। You can switch artifact if you need. हाँ तो मैं तो करूँगा जब तक ये बंदा 9 में करता है, एक दूसरे से बात करते हैं। डोंट वरी, आई एम रेडी टू क्लिप। मेरा भी तो सेट है, एक साइड पे ईटो टीम, एक रेडियन नेशनल यूज कीज। उनको रेडियन नेशनल ही चाहिए। हाँ सॉरी।
Stabilize.
My will embodied.
ये तो शन है, वे मस्त है शन है तो।
Born of ice.
किसी ने नहीं देखा होगा ये। जल्दी जल्दी खत्म करे, जल्दी जल्दी खत्म करे।
Everybody stand back.
Gather.
Glaze over. No touching.
Hey! मुझे मत मार। और भाई बस चल रहा है धीरे धीरे, if you know what I mean।
A new punching
Swirl,
bag.
Mark 2. Stand clear. Animal test 6. Illusion shattered. Ring cutter.
Need.
Happy to oblige. No, my sword. There is
hypostasis and...
That's close enough. Lucky today.
Should have pulled for Huta क्या? Huta बढ़िया लग रही है इसमें। मतलब बढ़िया है ही।
No, my sword.
Enhanced animal module 75. Absorption test.
एक के लिए मैं अल्ट करूँगा। मैं भी अगर होता है जब तक ये फ्लोर 11 बजे तक तेरा एक मैच हो जाएगा। सेंसी काजुआ हो तो गानियो रिवर्स मल्ट बन सकते हैं काजुआ और नहीं है उसके पास। लेल मैच फंड खत्म होता है तो होता हो और देख। अरे हेलो ETC भाई कैसे हो? हेलो वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम।
Solidify.
Cryo incarnate. Obey.
Born of ice and frost. For Rex Lapis.
For Rex Lapis.
I'm going in. Do your master's bidding.
All hail. Access denied.
भाई चाहिए थी भाई शनहा चाहिए थी लिटरली क्या ही है भाई ये कैरेक्टर। मैंने फिजिकल अटैक मोर देन 11 में सेकंड टीम तो मैंने बस ऐसी चुन ली भाई। तुम ही बोलते हो ये करो ब्ला 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 पूरा टाइम
Swirl, Mark 2. Animo test 6308. Cross over.
Raiden bubble.
Illusion shattered.
Raiden again in bubble.
Absorption test. Animal test.
इसका bubble क्यों नहीं टूट रहा है लेकिन?
Enhanced animal module.
चला bubble फोड़े अभी। And yes, Huta is gonna die. चल Huta चलाने आती मेरे को। Save your breath for 11 and 12. 11 12 पे चेंज करने वाला ना अच्छे से टीम बनाऊंगा ना मैं। तुम चिंता क्यों करते हो?
Stabilize. This is order.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Blaze over. Born of ice and frost.
By ordinance divine. Transfiguration.
Gather.
Access denied.
चलानी नहीं आती एक बंदा बताओ जो हुटा नॉर्मल अटैक चलाता। मैं हुटा को नॉर्मल कब किया? ई दबा के मार रहा हूँ तुमसे मैं।
Absorption test.
Rain outlines your fate. Inazuma shines eternal.
Testing my patience.
Swirl, Mark 2.
गाइस रेडिन मरने वाली है।
Time to go.
इजी है क्या? मैंने स्ट्रीम स्टार्ट होने से पहले ले ली थी। क्या? अजीब कुत्ते हैं ना सबके सब। मेरे पास हीलर के बहुत प्रॉब्लम्स हैं my buddy. You have a healer problem. You have a lot of healer problem by the way. उन्होंने हुटा की बस। हाँ तो जलन हो रही है क्या?
Rain outlines your fate. No, my.
There is no escape.
I'm going in. Body rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
Illusion shattered.
You're toast!
I just need Mona slash Kokomi और Kazhua slash 20. 20 तो बहुत बढ़िया है भाई। 20 top tier.
Everybody stand back!
Top tier crowd control.
Let me weave you a verse.
There is no escape.
मैं योई में लाता हूँ, ये लोग को 2-2 शॉट्स में खत्म करता हूँ ये बच्चे कांड। वैसे भाई इतने अच्छे कैरेक्टर से तो फिर तू कभी 36 स्टार्स क्यों नहीं कर पाया? Dr. Ali Shadow is here, no need to worry. And a single corner Ujo Sara.
Animal hypostasis emulation. Animal test 6308.
I will have order.
Cryo incarnate.
Whirling snow. Stand clear.
This is order.
My will embodied.
Sakura swirl. Take flight.
टीम चाहता तो दोनों टीम में योई रखता। हाँ ना बे, योई में मेरे को योई बस योई के लिए अच्छी शील्डर नहीं है मेरे पास, तो फिर मैं 11-12 योई से क्लियर कर देता। लिटरली भाई 60,000 का डैमेज करते हो, क्या चाहिए योई के साथ?
Rain outlines your fate.
Going in.
Torn to oblivion.
Where do you think you're going?
Rain cutter.
Illusion shattered.
I'll be back.
This body still achieve ability to fly, not a body but a soul will fly. Bing chilling, my friend. Bing chilling? Binge chilling, you mean?
Enhanced animal module 75. Animal.
Manifest. Do your master's bidding.
अबे ये लग गया।
Whirling snow. Stand clear. Animal test 63. Take flight.
Don't tell me he don't know the legendary Bing chilling. भाई क्या होता है Bing chilling? Don't tell me.
You are
Shine down.
shall perish.
I like this lead in national team. इसका सब अच्छा डैमेज करता है because of the 4-piece emblem.
Solidify.
Where are you? Absorption test. Swirl. Mark 2. By ordinance divine. Over here. Coming out to art. Sumetsu. This body belongs there. Animal test 6308. Stand clear.
Stabilize.
The merrier. Blink. Look at me. Just. Whirling snow.
एम्बलम को ज्यादा ही फार्म किया मैंने भाई कितना अच्छा है एम्बलम मैंने फ्लोर 11 खुद से किया है मेरे इस पे 6 स्टार्स तुम लोग क्या बोल रहे हो डोंट हेल्प हिम जॉन सीना का वो नहीं पता बिंग अच्छा हाँ मालूम है मुझे Yeah.
Illusion shattered. I'm going in. You're toast.
Let me weave you a verse.
Torn to oblivion. Everybody stand back.
Know my sword.
Ring cutter. Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape. I'm going in. Boba, get them.
Let's light it up. Rain outlines your fate.
अरे मैंने स्विच किया था मेरे को रेडियंट से मार रहा हूँ मेरे को अल्ट वगैरह यूज नहीं करना है तो नेक्स्ट राउंड में यूज करूंगा अब क्या रहा है एम्बलम में 2.1 से फार्म कर रहा हूँ वो डांस वाला नहीं बिंग चिलिंग वाला भाई नहीं पता फिर ओह शिट ये लोग हैं भूल गया मैं
Animal hypostasis emulation. Absorption test. Do your master's bidding. Transfiguration. Take flight. Yeah. Stand clear.
Solidify. I will have order.
My apologies.
वाओ इनको कैसे मारूं
Gather.
Swirl. Mark 2. Take your true form. Sakura swirl. Take flight.
अरे हेलो ये पंछियों को कैसे मारूं अभी मैं
Stabilize.
Absorption test.
ओ भाई ये तो दिक्कत हो गया
Transfiguration. Cryo incarnate. Animal test 6308. Absorption test.
आया का कहीं यूज कर
Gather. Order guide you.
बोंगली को पिलर से ऊपर जाओ उन पे हाँ मार दिया डोंट वरी तुम्हारा भाई जॉर्ड है ठीक है
Enhanced animal module 75.
Solidify.
Take your true form. Kamisato art. Sumetsu. My apologies. Yeah.
मैंने इसी को बबल के अंदर डाल दिया
Stabilize.
Absorption test. Take flight.
Gani would have been really good here in place of sucrose. भाई सुक्रोज मैंने श्रेड करने के लिए लिया और क्लब करने के लिए लिया. I mean, वो जो भी बोलते हैं भूल गया. मैंने तो स्टैक्स नहीं बना पाया. बेस्ट पीस ऑफ एडवाइस कुछ भी हो जाए यूला पुल करके रहना, तो जो भी इतना फिजिकल अटैक यूज करता है ना यूला आई शुड पुल. I have saved some physical damage goblets अच्छे वाले उसके लिए.
Illusion shattered. Everybody stand back.
Rain outlines your fate.
अरे नहीं. All is well. थोड़ा हगू पगू कर दिया मैंने.
Let me read you a verse.
Shine down. Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Raincutter, know my sword.
Now you shall perish. Let's light it up. Everybody stand back. Nice and spicy. Eat this.
Witness the power of the work.
Inazuma shines eternal.
क्राउड कंट्रोल. यस मिर्कल आया है. इनसी मशीन गन गनर टीम को हम सुना है. मैंने भी नहीं सुना.
Yeah.
Solidify.
Animal test 6308. Swirl. By ordinance divine. Obey. My apologies.
इसको क्राउड कंट्रोल करना था. मुझे कोई बात नहीं है.
Rise.
शिट शील्ड ही नहीं लगी.
My will embodied.
मैं थोड़ा हग रहा हूँ. एक सेकंड. Because I can't see properly.
Absorption test.
Gather.
Stand clear. Animal hypostasis. Do your master's bidding. Sakura swirl. Whirling snow.
Solidify.
Animal test 6308.
I will have order.
My apologies.
Stabilize.
Transfiguration. Whirling snow. Embrace the ice.
आधा टाइम मुझे ये सब करना ही नहीं था. हो जाता है बस.
This is order. Solidify.
Swirl. Mark 2. Stand clear. By ordinance divine. Take your true form. My apologies.
Gather.
Take flight.
But he said nope. Then why did you even ask me? So I have a team like that. Right?
Illusion shattered.
I'm going in! At the frying pan, into the fire!
Rain outlines your fate. Huh? Rain cutter.
Now you shall perish. There is no escape.
You win.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Eat this!
Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse.
Torn to oblivion. Shine down.
Nice and spicy!
ये सब मैंने ना मेरे अकाउंट पे इतने पिंग पे किया था 140 पिंग पे किया था मैंने ये लगा के
Rain cutter.
Inazuma shines eternal.
VPN लगा के प्रॉपरली
Everybody stand back! Eat this!
140 पिंग पे मैंने किया था इतना जल्दी जल्दी मैं स्विच कर पा रहा था ना अच्छा लगा था
Stabilize.
Animal test 6308. Stay clear.
I will have order.
My will embodied.
नहीं
Animal hypostasis emulation.
Cryo incarnate.
Whirling snow. Kamisato art. Sumetsu. Take flight.
Gather.
Absorption test.
Guess.
The inside shot.
Order guide you.
Do your master's bidding. Whirling snow. Fierce hit animal module 70.
Stabilize.
Stay clear. Absorption test.
Transfiguration.
Take flight. Embrace the ice. In this body.
भाई प्लीज कुछ भी एबिलिटीज क्यों नहीं आ रहे कुछ भी एबिलिटी भाई किसी ने कुछ नहीं देखे होंका में कोई मिशन ही नहीं बचा 22 से 24 लेवल जाने को तो इतना कब ग्राइंड कर दिया होंका है भाई हाइड्रा के नाम पे बार बार है बस मेरे पास
Go in! At the frying pan, into the fire! That really hurt! You're toast!
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of Kazhua.
Illusion shattered. Now you shall perish. Remove all obstacles.
भाई प्रॉब्लम में ना सीन ही नहीं करता बेसिकली ये मेरे को भी मिल गई भाई तुम लोग को कैसे इतना तुम क्या अलग अलग अकाउंट बना रहे हो
There is no escape.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse.
Illusion shattered. Torn to oblivion. Shine down.
Cut down. Like this.
Everybody stand back! Nice and spicy!
Witness the power of Kazhua.
Eat this!
Inazuma shines eternal. Illusion shattered.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Booba, get them!
Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse.
Shine down.
Torn to
है उसमें आर्टिफैक्ट्स नहीं पता, वेपन का बोल रहा हूँ मैं। वो वेपन लास्ट फोन करके कुछ होता है ना, फोन्स आई मीन लाइट फोन, वही आर्टिफैक्ट।
Know my sword. Witness the power of Kazhua. Everybody stand back. There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal.
अभी रिलैक्स करके करने वाला है, मतलब यूज कर रहा है। अच्छा तुम दोनों बात करो।
Solidify. This is order.
Absorption test. Stand clear. My apologies. Sakura swirl.
Go on. Give me a go. This is it. Gather.
Swirl. Mark 2. Cryo incarnate. Be gone.
Stabilize. I will have order.
Power flows through me. My will invoke Kamisato art. Sumetsu. This body belongs.
अरे वो अभी वाला वर्ल्ड टू बॉस पैट का आस्टम मस्त है क्या उसके लिए? अभी बहुत दर्द है, ये मुझसे भी नहीं हो पाता। दर्द प्रो मैक्स है अभी। अरे पागल, अरे पागल। अभी फुल दर्द प्रो मैक्स, दर्द प्रो मैक्स, चोमैक्स होने वाला है। लेवल बटन पे जाना, डायरेक्ट 60 रीजन यूज करना, सिमुलेटेड वर्ल्ड वाला क्या है?
Illusion shadow. Teamwork is dreamwork. Ring cutter. Now you shall perish. There is no escape. Know my sword.
मेरे ना अटैक ही नहीं कर पाते इतना फास्ट।
Shine down. I'm going in. Eat this. Let me weave you a verse. Inazuma shines eternal. Rain outlines your fate. Everybody stand back. Now you shall perish. There is no escape. Let's light it up. Ring cutter.
Oh shit, I forgot. फ्लोर 12 पे एऑन ड्रेक है। ओह डैम, एऑन ड्रेक को मारने के लिए एक एरो वाला कैरेक्टर चाहिए। पिंचू के अल्ट चेक कर सकते हैं बट वो बहुत मुश्किल है।
Take your true form. Enhanced animal module 75. Animal test 6308. Let's embrace the ice.
This is order.
Do your master's bidding. Transfiguration. Whirling snow.
ये कोई भी कैसे नहीं मरा इसके अल्ट में।
Animal test 6308. Animal hypostasis. My apologies. Take your true form.
अरे स्विच। You can change teams after you do chamber 1, don't worry. हाँ वही रुक 2-3 कंप्लीट कर देते हैं ना, लेकिन अच्छे से नहीं 1 कंप्लीट करते हैं, 3 कंप्लीट करते हैं, 2 बाद में करेंगे. तरीके फिल्म का ऐसी माने जरूरी नहीं है, मैंने उसको विदाउट डेंड्रो मार दिया था.
Illusion shot. Going in. You're toast. Let me read you a verse. Torn to oblivion. Shine down. Teamwork is dreamwork. Rain outlines your fate.
रुक थोड़ा फक अप कर दिया. EM 554 CR 50 CD 100 डेंड्रो डैमेज 61%. ये मेरा ठीक है, मेरे को मेरा नाइट का शायद 50 क्रिट डैमेज थोड़ा और बढ़ा दे. डेंड्रो डैमेज ठीक है, क्रिट डैमेज थोड़ा और चाहिए इसको. ये देना, कौन सा वेपन है वो? विटसिथ देना. विटसिथ वेपन में कुछ दिया है क्या तूने EM का?
Illusion shot. Everybody stand back. Witness the power of the one. Inazuma shines eternal. Know my sword. Goba, get them. Shine down. Torn to oblivion.
ये कैसे नहीं मरा? हेलो
Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Teamwork is dreamwork. You're toast. Ring cutter. Now you shall perish. Illusion shattered. Nice and spicy. Time to act. I'm going in. Hey, you're really hurt. Witness the power of Kazhua. Shine down. Torn to oblivion. Rain outlines your face. Everybody stand back. Lola, get them. You're toast. Ring cutter. Now you shall perish. There is no escape.
नाइट्रो चाहिए मेरी गलती से मिल गया, लेकिन करूंगा पुल नेक्स्ट टाइम. लेकिन आ ही रहा है 3.7 में.
Enhanced Animal Module 75. Absorption test. By ordinance divine. Sakura swirl.
अबे ये क्या है? हेलो, इनको लगता कैसा नहीं है अल्ट? हाउ मेरे को समझ नहीं रहा इनका इसका ये पीछे कैसे जा रहे हैं ये लोग? मेरे को नहीं समझ में आ रहा है.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Witness the power of Kazhua. Torn to oblivion. I'm going in. Know my sword. Illusion shattered. Ring cutter. Out of the frying pan. Eat this. Now you shall perish.
मेरे से आया का टीम चलती नहीं है भाई, इससे मैं तो हाइपर ब्लू नहीं यूज करता हूँ. फटाक से मरते हैं लोग, इतना जल्दी मरते हैं ना ये कांट इवन.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
अरे क्या बकवास है भाई, एक जगह रहो ना.
me weave you a verse.
Torn to oblivion. Shine down.
Let's light it up. No, my sword.
Illusion shattered.
I'm going in.
Inazuma shines
भाई मेरे
eternal.
नेट की फट रही है पता नहीं क्यों। भाई बंदे को अगर चार्ज नहीं आती और फिर भी इसने फुल किया। भाई मेरे को आती है बट ये ऐसे क्यों हो रहा है मुझे भी नहीं समझ रहा ना।
I will have order.
Animal hypostasis and
ये बच गया।
Break my glasses.
ये लोग क्राउड कंट्रोल होते ही नहीं है।
Unexpected outcome.
ये लोग क्राउड कंट्रोल नहीं होते।
Cryo incarnate.
Kamisato out. Sumetsu.
Take flight.
Solidify.
मैं एक और बार ट्राई कर रहा हूँ देन मैं बंद करो तो कर लेना। फ्लोर 12 मुझसे ना हो पाए। फ्लोर 12 आया का टीम से तो ना हो पाए। मेरे को आया का पता नहीं मैं सीखूंगा अच्छे से। आया का मैकेनिक्स प्रॉपरली एकदम देखना।
There is no escape. Everybody stand back.
Witness the power of Gwa.
Torn to oblivion.
Rain outlines your fate. Body and mind.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Nice and spicy.
Let me
मैं एक को मारने के लिए पूरा सेकंड रोटेशन वेस्ट करता हूँ। सुक्रोज क्राउड कंट्रोल करती है। सुक्रोज अच्छे से करती है। मेरे से तो मैं तो कभी नहीं करवा पाया उससे क्राउड कंट्रोल। पता नहीं।
outlines your fate. Not good. I'm going in. Rain cutter.
Nice and spicy. Eat this.
Shine down. Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape.
Let's light it up.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Booba, get them.
होगा।
Witness the power of Gwa.
Flying toast.
Torn to oblivion. Shine down.
होगा कैसे?
My will embodied.
Enhanced animal module 75. Stand clear.
Embrace the ice. Whirling snow. By ordinance divine. Take your true form.
Animal hypostasis emulation. Absorption test.
Take flight.
Stabilize.
मैं जोंगली यूज करना ही भूल गया।
Do your master's bidding.
Kamisato out.
Sumetsu, my apologies.
What's one more Ready, This is order.
अरे हेलो।
Mark 2. My will embodied.
My blade.
Take flight.
And you. Yes.
Cryo incarnate.
Gather.
Stand clear.
Over. I'm ready.
My apologies.
Stabilize.
2 स्टार भी नहीं आने वाले।
Animal test 6308.
मैंने तो हाइपर ब्लूम से खत्म किया था, बस मेरा हाइपर ब्लूम में पावर नहीं है इसलिए मैं फुल 3 स्टार नहीं कर पाया।
Sakura swirl. Take flight.
Order guide you.
Enhanced animal module 75. It's transfiguration. Whirling snow.
This will do.
By ordinance divine.
One strike will suffice.
Embrace the ice.
Solidify.
Animal test 6308. My apologies. Animal hypostasis and...
This is order.
Much remains.
कर लेना भाई। भाई रू फ्रीज यूज कर सकता है तो जोंगली यूज कर रहा है। It is good. I mean, you can easily carry Peripherals and semi build. C5 सारा here. पर तेरे पास काजुआ नहीं है ना? देखो कुजो ऐसा बोल रहा है जैसे मैं इजीली। चलो मैं अभी ना स्ट्रीम एंड कर रहा हूँ। मैं बाकी लोगों को कुछ नहीं कर पाऊंगा बिकॉज मेरे डैड का बर्थडे है। I have cake cut for him. तो इसका मैं फटाक से थोड़ा ये कर लूँगा। You have 617. You wanted gun new, right? Let's wish. Is it a 5? मैं काउंट भूल गया तो जो होगा वो होगा। Four star, Kave. I got your Kave brother from another mother. Thank you पैसे जल्दी कर कुछ कभी देने की कोई स्ट्रीम जल्दी कर रहा है। मैं हमेशा जल्दी करता साले। Gotcha a Kave brother. Gotcha a Kave. मैं तेरी ये भी विश कर दूँ। तो तुझे कावे तो दिला दिया एटलीस्ट। अभी तेरा नेक्स्ट एनपुल में कोई कैरेक्टर आ जाएगा। नेक्स्ट एनपुल का कैरेक्टर आ जाएगा। चलो थैंक यू गाइस फॉर जॉइनिंग द स्ट्रीम। बाय। वल्चर का कल कर देंगे। नेक्स्ट पुल काजुआ पे ही होगा। सही है काजुआ पे करना है। वल्चर कल टुमारो ओके बाय बाय।